Get this mic the fuck out of my face. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is I, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical, individual, thief, Chiseled, Adonis, and we are back in Hold My Nugget Studios once again for Game 4 of your 2026 NBA Finals live game highlight commentary. What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? How's it going? 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 Make a little bit of noise, New York Knicks fans, San Antonio Spurs fans. Gonna be a movie once again. Every single game has been entertaining. We haven't quite yet had a super blowout, but nonetheless, looking forward to seeing what's gonna transpire here tonight. The Spurs already got an early lead, but we saw that each of the last few games, and unfortunately for them, they've only been able to walk away with a victory in one. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is time. Make a little noise. Game 4, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go down the list, say hello to people. Yvonne, what's happening? First time chatter, I appreciate you. How's it going? King Me, Richie. NZO, what's going on? SX, your WX, what's going on? Willpower, Will, Money B, Space Ghost, Midas, Virgo, Kid, J Dubs, King Pope in the house, Red, always showing love from the boot. What's going down? Midas said the High Rocks video was funny. I appreciate you tuning in and watching it. Doc Ock in the building, put 5 on it, said went to sleep. It was the start of the NBA season, woke up, and it's the finals. What did you miss? You didn't miss much in the regular season, but the playoffs has been absolute cinema. Defense, Shadow Assassin, Jeff in the house, J Films, Clay Lewis, Kurt, Percocet Angle. You got to get rid of that Percocet. We peak a set, if you will. Nonetheless,
Congratulations!
Big Rich, what's going down? First, a new member in the building. Shout out to you. Cheers to you. Got a little bit of cranberry and some Don Q in here, so cheers to you.
Olivia 6320 just
Cheers to you.
resubscribed for 33 months. Fetchy silent.
O'Leary,
Fetchy
what's
silent,
going
Fetchy
down? Say
silent,
congrats on the
Fetchy
YouTube
silent,
Black. Happy for
Fetchy
you. Yes,
silent.
indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It's finally that time. Finally that time. It took 10 years, but we got it. And it's here. Oh, by the way, I was able to contact I believe it's called the Society Awards. Yeah, Society Awards. I got them. Well, I didn't really get them to send me it because you got to pay for it. But I'm going to have a silver variation of this coming to the house as well. So this is very nice. Like, if anything, this is what they should send you. Like, the plaque is cool, but I ain't going to hold you. They should send you both. They should send you. I shouldn't have to pay for this. They should send you both. But yeah, we got it. We got it. We got it. So this, actually, I should be able to put this up on the wall now. Maybe at halftime we put it up on the wall. But still, like I said in my video for the thank you for the 1 million subscribers, disappointed that it's smaller now. Really hate the fact that it's the same size as the old 100,000, but it is what it is. Ultimately, I don't know if they give out a plaque for 10 million. I know they have like the diamond thing for the 10 million. My goal is always 1 million, and then from there, see where we go. I don't really care too much for the 10 mil, but I definitely want YouTube to continue to acknowledge me. Also, I got to get a custom award for TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. They don't give out awards, so I'm going to have to find some place that makes it. Hopefully, it's not nowhere that's super overpriced, but if I could get a custom award, if y'all know any place that makes those custom awards that are actually legit, let me know. But in the building, AB Inc., what's going down? I appreciate you. Shout out to you. I appreciate you liking the commentary and the videos. Much love there. I appreciate that. Hey, Big L for the NBA. They have been giving me nothing but problems for uploading the commentary onto YouTube. Game 2 and game 3.
95 just
I still can't
resubscribed
post
for
it.
2 months.
Literally, game 2 and game 3. It keeps getting blocked and blocked and blocked and blocked and blocked. So I'm really struggling to get that video up. So I'm trying, fam, but it's just they keep blocking every iteration of the video. I've edited it hella times, and it's just not getting through. So they're making it a little difficult over here. TDM said you and your wife are going to game 5, your first basketball game. You're excited. Hey, that's a hell of a game to go to. By the way, I saw a message that came in earlier. I just missed it. Let me scroll up and see where it is at. Yes, Rey Mysterio's daughter will be playing, training, I should say, at the Performance Center. Somebody said something about Haiti playing in Boston against Scotland. I'll be at the game. I have the tickets. So myself and my father, we're driving up there Saturday morning, and I can fulfill my promise to take my dad to the World Cup. So I'm looking forward to that. Pass inside. Mitchell Robinson can't fucking get the basket to fall. Nathan Patuon said they keep doing it like they don't care. Frustrating indeed. All right, here we go. We're approaching the 2-minute mark into the game. San Antonio up by 5. OG jumper, no good. Rebound, Castle. Castle had a magnificent first half last game. Like perfect first half last game. Not too much in the second, but I think it was enough of a performance to really put San Antonio over. So hopefully for his case, he can have a performance like that once again. Here we go. There's Jalen Brunson. Oh, wow. Did he floor Champagne? I guess not, but the ball's out of bounds, and it's going to be Spurs basketball. Grant said, was at game 3 Monday night, almost got jumped twice by Knicks fans on the way back to the hotel. Scared yourself to death. At least it wasn't the Bronx, so that was a dub. Yeah, those I don't want to say those aren't Knicks fans because there is a percentage of them that are Knicks fans. However, that being said, let's call a spade a spade. The members, the bums, the children who got no fucking parental guidance whatsoever, and the people who legitimately have no future and they'll end up in Rikers Island really, really soon. Them motherfuckers all went around the Garden simply looking to go and cause chaos. There were some people out there who have no idea what's going on the court. They couldn't name you the players on the team right now. They went out there looking for a problem. The videos that I saw was absolutely atrocious. The Knicks legitimately not favored to win, but they were the popular vote from the nation to want to see them overcome because it was 50 some, years since the Knicks had won the championship. The post game 3 hysterics outside of the stadium completely flipped it. Completely flipped it. Damn near the bulk share of the nation is behind San Antonio because you got some dumbasses who decided to go and take the streets and start wilding out for no fucking reason. Now, I've said time and time again, I like to go to games in enemy territory, right? Now, if you're inside of the stadium, you have back and forth with the fans. Everything's in good banter. You're cheering on your squad. They cheering on their squad. Y'all talking shit. But the thing is, you got to be able to take in what you dish out, right? So if you talking trash when your team is up, now when your team is losing, they talk trash back to you. You got to eat that, right? I've observed fans who can do that. I've also observed fans that can't. The issue is the game done. It's over now. You just outside minding your business. You just so happen to have another jersey on. Motherfuckers is mobbing, jumping, and hopping, folks. What part of the game is this? Y'all done lost the plot, bruh. That shit ain't cool. That shit's ridiculous to me. I don't understand that. That's ridiculous. You mean to tell, like, there was a video, I think it was an old man. Now, albeit, again, I don't know what transpired before the record was pressed, but there were several different angles of numerous different videos where there was a group of white teenagers or maybe even young adults. Yo, Spurs jersey. And everybody ran over and mobbed this motherfucker. Ripped the damn jersey off. I saw a video, a woman had her hair lit on fire. They was trying to light another dude on fire. They had them big fucking lighters and shit. They ripped some other dude's jersey off his body. There was a guy who had hair like fucking Stephon Castle. They went and they pressed him. The members was outside and pressing. Bro, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Whatever support New York was able to go and garner, bro, they single-handedly fucked that shit up in one night. Nathan Batua said they keep doing it. Oh, no, I read that one earlier. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like before, when it was just the Knicks fans who was outside, now obviously you're gonna have folks who wilding out. It's New York City. They're gonna be folks who wilding out. Like, all right, you tearing up the goddamn bus, you know, the no standing sign. You tearing up the bus stop sign. I'm not gonna say, okay, that's all right. I don't think that's all right. But okay, you outside, that's what y'all doing. Y'all wilding. All right, cool. Y'all jumping folks unprovoked for no fucking reason. I was gonna go, like, remember, I said I was gonna see if I could take my pops to a finals game. After I saw the prices, there was no way I was gonna do it, right? But let's just say that the tickets were somewhat affordable, and I went out there with my pops. Now, albeit my pops ain't gonna be wearing no fucking, you know, no jerseys. I mean, we're New Yorkers. I'm a Heat fan. My pop's not a Knicks fan, but you know, we just going to the game or whatever. Let's just say we trying to make our way to the fucking train. We end up getting caught up in the fucking mob. Then what? Then what? Now I gotta start swinging on folks. I'm in central bookings. I can't stream. I'm gonna lose my opportunity to make a living. Like, this shit's crazy to me, son. They doing too much. They doing too much. Spurs is up, but you already know what the game is. Like, bro, this is not how you start. It's how you finish. It really don't matter what the first two quarters. Obviously, they're important, but we've seen the game shift in the fourth quarter. All three games. All three games. Spurs got a 10-point lead early. It's 12-2, 9 minutes left to go here in the first. All right, Jalen Brunson inside, step through, tries to layup, can't get it to go. Mitchell Robinson, offensive rebound. Yo, bro, this man got to score, bro. Mitchell Robinson has to finish at the basket. That's ridiculous. You fucking 7 foot. You got to dunk or some shit, bro. How many times have we seen Mitchell Robinson fail at the basket in this game? And that's ridiculous. Nathan Bafavon said, what are my thoughts on Patrick Mahomes becoming the first player in NFL history having multi-billion-dollar contract, $64 million a year? He certainly earned it. His resume, you know, speaks for itself. Even if he tore his ACL, you know, this past season, his resume speaks for itself. So if he's the first one, that's the right person to do it. Okay, Wimbenyama. Okay, Wimbenyama. With the layup inside, getting that one to connect. Josh Hart with a fucking prayer. Luckily, OG caught that. Oh, but he lost the basketball. He's going to get fouled. I think that's on De'Aaron Fox. JVB said, will I live stream tomorrow's FIFA World Cup opener? Yes. Now, oh, well, it depends. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see. Tomorrow, what time is the game? Because I keep thinking shit start in the evening. What time is Mexico playing against South Africa? $3 p.m.? Son of a bitch. Okay, so see if I can get my workout in at 1. Yeah, I'm going to go live for the game. 2 p.m. Central? Yeah, so it says 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm going live for the game. Anunoby finals MVP for the Knicks? No. He's played very good, but Jalen Brunson is the front runner for the MVP right now for the Knicks. And then obviously it's Wembanyama for the Spurs. Not because they're the biggest stars on the team, but you take a look at their production. Game in, game out, it's undeniable. 7-point game right here. Stephon Castle got the ball top of the key on the floor right now for San Antonio. It's Vassell, Castle, Fox, Wimby, and Champagnie. Meanwhile, for the Knicks, it's Hart, OG, Robinson, Brunson, and Bridges, and that's an and one for Josh Hart. He's going to need to continue to be incredibly, aggressive. Because last game, and I said it after he made his first 3 and they left him open in the corner. Last game, Josh Hart knocks down 3 more of his wide open attempts. The Knicks win, and they up 3-0. Josh Hart needs to score when they leave him open. Josh Hart needs to score when they leave him open. If they're not going to guard him, fam, you got to put in the basket. Leandro said, you just finished watching the Marble video. Hey, shout out to you. I appreciate you. All right, here's Hart. Going to try a free throw here. Gets it to fall. 4-point game. Castle tries an alley-oop. Oh, but then Wimby gets fouled. He tried an alley-oop, but Wimby got fouled. Bridges needs to score and Shamet. You're absolutely right. Bridges needs to get going because in game 2, Bridges was the difference maker, in my opinion. Bridges was the difference maker because in that third quarter, he came alive. I think he had 10 points in the third quarter or maybe more. His performance really shined through and aided them in getting the W. But if he don't show up here, you're going to have a problem. Last game, he had, 4 points on, 2 shots? Pathetic. Castle puts up an incredibly tough shot, gets that one to fall. 6-point lead once again. Oh, Brunson. Oh, my God. Yo, if Mitchell Robinson was actually a threat on offense, that'd have been an easy bucket, bro. If Mitchell Robinson was a threat on offense, that'd have been an easy bucket. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. What is this? Okay. Castle kick out. Oh, boy, wide open again. Another 3 for Castle. Another 3 for Castle. Hell of a shot right there from Castle. It's a 9-point lead. The Spurs are 3 of 4 from 3.
Gotcha, bitch.
Last Attack House Gaming is now following.
Spurs are 3 of 4 from 3. Josh Hart, you got to make something happen. Finds Brunson. Brunson speed cut. Kick over to OG. Wide open. Can't get it to fall. Rebound Champagne. Back the other way. Come San Antonio. I wouldn't be surprised they get a bucket. Vassell open. Got it. Timeout. Timeout, Mike Brown. Timeout, Mike Brown. Timeout, Mike Brown. It's a 12-point lead. Timeout, Mike Brown. Timeout, Mike Brown. Oh, that's a bad decision not to go and call timeout. That's a bad decision not to go and call timeout. Brunson throws it up. He's able to go and get a foul call. I think McBride is getting ready to come and check into this game right here. Midway through the first quarter. JVB said, wondering if I'm a full-time comedian or am I still working towards full-time? Interested in my come-up, sir? No, I've been doing social media full-time since 2017. This has been my full-time gig since 2017. Like, there's a lot of folks who, got hopes of being content creators, if you will. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. I've been doing this son bitch for quite some time, 10 years. Been doing it, and then been my main profession for 9. So, gonna be a decade next year. Game just started and Robinson tired. He looked like he get tired fast. All right. They're going to have to figure out what's going on. Karl Anthony Towns on the bench with 2 fouls early is terrible
This
right
game
now
is
for the
now
Knicks.
following.
This is terrible for the Knicks right now. They better hope this gentleman can mess around and play some basketball. Wimby better go and cook him. He's going to try a 3. Gets it to fall right in his face. Hand down, man down, mama. There goes that man. Wembanyama got another 3 to fall. It's a 5 of 6 from 3. Who's 55? Ariel. What is it? How do you pronounce the last name? Hukporty? Hukporty is how you pronounce it? He hasn't played yet in the finals, but Karl Anthony Towns got called for 2 early fouls. Wemby's gonna try another 3. I thought he was about to knock that one down. Where's Cat on the bench? He got 2 fucking fouls. The same shit that happened to Bridges in game 3, same shit that happens to Karl Anthony Towns. Now, albeit, I've said this in the past before, right? I've said this time and time again. The thing with officiating in the NBA, it's very easy to influence the game if you're an official in the NBA, right? Because you can get a player off the court. You just call 2 ticky-tack fouls. That's 2 fouls in the first quarter. Are you risking getting a third? No, you got to sit them down for the entirety of the quarter. You mess around and run the gamble and keep them in the game, I'll call another ticky-tack foul. That's 3 fouls. Now you got to sit down for the whole half. We ain't going to see Karl Anthony Towns until the second quarter. So if San Antonio wants to, run amok in the paint, they could. Mitchell Robinson had to check in early. He had to go to the bench because man's got tired. Karl Anthony Towns played a minute and a half. That's it. And on top of that, Cat probably not going to check back in until about like 8 minutes left to go there in the second quarter. Oh, we got Cornet minutes now. Cornet minutes now for San Antonio. Hey, if you're New York, it's time to go and attack. Yeah, loose wrist, big zest, big purr. Karl Anthony Towns on the bench right now. 2 early fouls. Took him out of the game. Thank you very much, Big Rich. I appreciate that. Tricky Trey said, are you good or are you cooked? Stephon Castle, 15.5 points. I like that. Higher, I like that. Brunson, 6.5 assists. Lower. I don't like that. Actually, no. I do like that. Because the longer that the Knicks trail, the more aggressive Brunson is going to mess around and be. Like last game, he shot way too many shots. But they went on that run in the second quarter, and then they lost it. So I like that as well. OG, 16.5 points higher. It's a hit and miss with OG. But with Karl Anthony Towns foul trouble, oh my God, De'Aaron Fox just put in a fucking jumper. 6 of 8 from 3 for the damn San Antonio Spurs. With Cat on the bench, that'll probably increase the shot attempts there for OG. So I'll probably say, yeah, you're okay there. Harper, 23.5 points, rebounds, assists higher. Harper has played very aggressive thus far in the finals. Now, if he continues to keep that up, I think it's a lock for you to be able to go and get that too. So I like that as well. And also, he's hustled tremendously in the finals as well. You just got to hope that he dishes out those assists because I think points and rebounds will get you close. The assists is what's going to take you over. Landry Shamet, 7.5 higher. Shamit be getting them sneaky threes. So you know what? I think I'll take that. I think I'll take that. And Wimby, 14.5 rebounds, assists lower. Oh, that one's going to be a tricky one. And Robinson continuing to miss free throws as he checks back into this game. Flick in the building 2 months. I appreciate you. Karl Anthony Towns about to check back in. Oh, yeah, the Knicks is getting desperate. The Knicks is getting desperate. The Knicks is getting desperate. They got Karl Anthony Towns getting ready to check back in already, and he's already got 2 fouls. He better play. He better not play aggressive. Oh, boy, good fucking defense. God damn. Harper hit the deck pretty hard there. Shamit over to Grand Theft Alvarado. Here comes Alvarado. Teardrop. Oh, good denial right there from Cornet. Good denial right there from Cornet. Oh, I guess the fans want a goaltend. I don't think they're going to get it. Did the ball hit its apex? Did the ball hit its apex? Nah, that's a fucking shot. Yeah, that's a goaltend. That's a goaltend. That's a goaltend. That's not an alley-oop. That's a goaltend. That's a goaltend. Because it'd be basket interference if it was fucking Mitchell Robinson for the alley-oop. That's a basket interference. Or I should say it would have been basket interference if Mitchell Robinson touched it. That's a goaltend. That's a goaltend. Ball was already on its way down. That's a fucking goaltend. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Ball was on the way down. You got to call that. Oh, my God. Terrible officiating, bro. Come on, man. Wembanyama inside. Can't get it. Oh, wow. Oh, that got to be bad. Yo, bro, he took that off the rim. He touched it on the fucking rim. Yo, that's goaltend on one side, basket interference on the other, and the official. Yo, nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. This ain't it. This ain't it, bro. This ain't it, bro. Yo, Spike Lee got to fucking relax before he gets ejected out of here, fam. This man's damn near on the fucking court. Oh, OG went for the dunk. He's not going to get it. Spike Lee need to sit his ass down. He damn near on the court, son. Nah, the officiating is bad, fam. The officiating is bad, fam. Wimbenyama, look at the replay. Wimbenyama touched this son bitch off the rim, son. Is it on the rim? He touched it back down on the rim and then pretty much grazed the rim, bringing it in. I guess you could say the second one, I can let the second one ride because it was off the rim. The first one, egregious, bro. The ball's on the way back down. Come on, man. 1205 for Lipo 5 wants to say, how we feeling tonight? Thoughts on Georgia, Nebraska not wanting to play Texas Tech after the Brandon Sorley fiasco, Sorsby fiasco? Well, I'm not a big college football fan, so I'm not the individual to give you a take on that. I'm not fully briefed on what transpired. Nathan put 5 on and said, with the officials, frustrating. It's not a goddamn word for it. It's BS. The series been getting the NBA money, indeed. I mean, I had initially had this series going to 7, but the officiating, like, this is heavily leaning in San Antonio's way. Karl Anthony Towns got to try to make sure he doesn't mess around and get another foul, bro. He got to make sure he doesn't mess around and get another foul, fam. Both teams are in the bonus right now. Under 3 minutes left to go. Wimby top of the key. He's going to give it over to Harper. Is he trying to set one? Oh, yeah, he's trying to set one. He's not going to get it. Good defense from Alvarado. You can't ask for better defense from Alvarado. Harper puts in the jumper, but you couldn't ask for better defense from Alvarado. Foul trouble right now. It's only Karl Anthony Towns who has 2 fouls here in the first quarter. Grant Theft Alvarado kick over to Karl Anthony Towns. Big purr, loose. Oh, my God. Yo, he got to relax with the elbows. Wait, defensive 3 seconds. Who was in the paint for 3 seconds? Was it Johnson? Was it Johnson? Who the fuck was in the paint for 3 seconds? Cat puts in the free throw. Big Zest, loose wrist. Big purr, Karl Anthony Towns puts in the free throw there. D, the Dragoon said New York got to get Spider-Man to stop the fights. Indeed. All right, here we go. Jalen Brunson checks back into this game. 14-point lead for the Spurs. McBride, open 3, can't get it to fall. Nathan put 10 on it. Said, you've been hearing a lot of people saying it's scripted. You're literally getting sick and tired of hearing those words at this point. 3 words, fuck the script. All right, here we go. Castle, 1-on-1 with Brunson. What happened? Now it's a defensive 3 seconds on what, Landry Shamet? Oh, now they're going to sit Karl Anthony Towns and bring Mitchell Robinson back out there. They only brought Towns out there they brought him out there just so Mitchell Robinson can get some rest because, you know, Towns got them 2 fouls. Wow, fastest to 2 fouls since 1998. Hey, Mitchell Robinson got to relax. Bro, they might just call a foul on Robinson. Yo, you got to chill out. I'm shocked the officials ain't call it. De'Aaron Fox couldn't get the jumper to fall on the 3. 15-point deficit. Oh, Jalen Brunson got a dribble penetrate, but good defense right there from Champagne for the help D. Here comes Jalen Brunson. Make sure you don't pick up your pivot. Kick over to McBride. McBride got to take the floater right here. Oh, you got to put that shot up. You got to put that shot up. Castle is fucking swarming McBride. Good defense from San Antonio. Shamet tries a jumper. No good. Out of bounds, Knicks basketball. Mitchell Robinson got the ball at the top of the key, looking for Brunson. Dribble handoff. Good help defense there from Wembanyama. Wide open. McBride. Oh, my God. Yo, you got to make them shots, bro. You got to make them shots. The Knicks are 2 of 6 from 3 right now. They're struggling. They're struggling. And more importantly, they're 5 of 11. Oh, pardon me. 5 of 7 from the field. These motherfuckers are shooting 29%. All right. Here we go. Wemby one-on-one with Robinson. Oh, nothing's there. Nothing's there. Good defense. It doesn't matter. 7'4", utilizes that damn Attack on Titan frame. And oh! Wait, offensive foul on Mitchell Robinson? Did he hit Wemby? And Wemby's enjoying it. What the fuck happened? 17-point lead. The Spurs is balling right now. They better not call the tech. Oh, they're gonna take a look to see if it's a flagrant. What did Mitchell Oh yeah, it's a fucking forearm to the face. It's a fucking forearm to the face. Open and shut case, Johnson. Open and shut case, Johnson.
Open and shut case, Johnson.
Now, that's a receipt. Now, you know what I don't understand? You know what I don't understand? Fucking Wembanyama threw a blow at Jalen Brunson in game 3, right? It doesn't get called. Okay, cool. Game 4, you have an opportunity to issue a receipt. You have a unique opportunity with Karl Anthony Towns having 2 fouls early, right? Mitchell Robinson getting tired. Now Huck Porty has to come into the game. This is a gentleman who got no business playing minutes in the finals at all. Why the fuck didn't you have him send a receipt? Why would Mitchell Robinson, who has to play in the game, send a receipt? Because guess what? If they deem this a flagrant 2 and he's gone, who the fuck's going to step up for the Knicks? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm all for sending the receipt, but you got folks who on the roster who not going to see no minutes in the fucking finals, bro. Outside of a technicality. Have them go out there and send the receipt. You gotta hope it's only a flagrant 1. You gotta hope it's only a flagrant 1. You gotta hope it's only a flagrant 1. Obviously, I don't think it's enough for it to be a flagrant 2. But you gotta hope it's only a flagrant 1, bro. You gotta be kidding me. Somebody else could have sent that receipt. Sully put 2 on and said, best Celtic all time, Larry Bird. Larry Bird or Bill Russell? Yeah, flagrant foul 1. There you go. You're lucky it was only a 1. They should have called the one last game on on Wemby against Brunson. They ain't call it. Stephon Marbury himself said, yo, somebody got to go send the receipt. And you know who should have sent the receipt? You should have sent the receipt with Huck Porty. Huck Porty should have came in and sent the receipt, but that's not what happened. Yaya said this game is over. You're out. Nah, don't do that. We saw the Knicks erase a 22-point deficit in the conference finals against the Cleveland Cavaliers at home in a 4th quarter. Game not over until it's over. Basketball is 4 quarters. Mr. Bunny put 2 on, said Wemby is a professional rage baiter. And it's working right now. I guess he used to be a les affronts terribles. Tyler in the building. What's going on? 2 free throws, good. It's a 39-20 lead. New York in this first quarter played like absolute ass. And now here comes Sean checking into this game. De'Aaron Fox one-on-one with Sean, looking for the alley-oop. Wemby's got it inside, no foul call. And it's going to remain Spurs basketball. They got to play incredibly physical with Wembanyama. There's Vassell. Got it. 21-point lead. This is the largest lead for the Spurs in this finals. And they've now matched what New York did in the second quarter last game. Last game, the Knicks had a 42-point quarter. That was their most points in a quarter, this final series. And now the Spurs have matched that and said, I'll get a 40-point quarter as well. Oh, wait, no. I was out on Wembanyama. Oh, my God, bro. Yeah. Yeah, league office is going to have to get a hefty chewing from the populace, bro, because that's ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous. Both free throws good for New York, 41-22 game. Final shot of the period coming right now. Chad Mees in the building. Yeah, what's going on? Oh, my God, bro. Sean got to relax. They might mess around and call a foul on him. De'Aaron Fox going to try a jumper. Can't get it. OG, good rebound. Launch it. It's not going to get off in time. It don't even matter if it goes. Bro, Jeremy Schoen almost got called for a foul as well. That would have sent Wemby to the line. The Spurs have had a double-digit lead in the first quarter of all 4 games. Terrible officiating. Terrible officiating. Terrible officiating, bro. Terrible officiating. Terrible officiating. Nathan Bafavon said, after what happened in Game 3 with the officials not calling the flagrant on Wemby, someone call out Stone Cold Steve Austin to take him out. I mean, shit, at this point, you might as well send out Stone Cold to go and get the damn referees, because the shit don't make no damn sense, bro. The shit don't make no goddamn sense, bro. It's wild. You mean to tell me the official, obviously it's not the same officiating crew, bro, but that's incredibly suspicious, bro. Where's Dr. Umar when you need him? You don't find that suspicious? I certainly find it suspicious. I find it suspicious.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
I do.
Eisen_8 is now following.
I do. Because that don't make no sense to me. That don't make no sense to me. Now, the second quarter, the third quarter, we've seen the New York Knicks come alive in the middle pack of the games. So can they respond again? They had a 42-point quarter. They outscored San Antonio by 18 last game. Can they do it again? Can they do it again? We'll have to find out, not on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, but after the commercial break, and we get back to the second quarter action of this basketball game. Dub, put 5 on. Can somebody with NBA rules knowledge explain to me why officials don't get fined for the amount of mistakes they make when officiating games? Bro, it's not even just officials in the NBA. I think it's the officials across the board in all sports, bro. Folks do not be getting fined. Nothing. At best, you'll get fired. But really, like, you go pretty much unchecked. Hey, we made a mistake. You say that shit in the media, but you just cost us a game. You just cost us a game. Phantom Pavavon said, the Knicks were horrible in that quarter, but something's got to give with this officiating. Facts. Facts. Because this shit is ridiculous, bro. They getting hold out there. They getting hold out there. I'm trying to find the Stone Cold clip of him stunning the referees, but I can't find it. Yeah, I can't find it. It's supposed to be in here, but I can't find it. It's a Stone Cold, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, you son of a bitch!
Yeah, but for the life of me, I can't find Stone Cold Stunner and all the damn referees. I don't know where it's at. I thought it was in here, but it's not. Yeah, it's 100% not in here. Yeah, the 100% ain't in there. Yeah. There we go. I found it. Proto's in the building. Said NFL officials are professional cheaters. They're the best at their job. How dare you call them worse? They are they are leagues better at cheating. Yeah, some with the officials always screwing people over. Some with the officials always screwing people over. Into the second quarter we go. OG wide open three in the corner. Bang. There you go. You got yourself a three. But let me say this about the officiating thus far in this series. Let's keep it a buck. I said it last game. I'm going to say it again. It's heavily leaning towards San Antonio. They tried to give him the game in game 2. Did not work out. Game 3, they let a whole lot of shit slide. The fact that you had Wembanyama in 8K swinging down upon Jalen Brunson. Nobody blows a whistle. They damn near swallow a whistle, deep throat the goddamn whistle instead of blowing it and calling the flagrant foul. Fast forward to game 4, Mitchell Robinson, albeit 100% a flagrant foul, but you can't turn the blind eye in game 3. All of a sudden, now you're paying attention in game 4. It is indeed different officiating crews, but certainly we can say we find that incredibly suspicious. Dr. Umar would agree. There needs to be better officiating. You had a clear goaltend that doesn't get called. Basket interference on the other end of the floor. Somewhat ticky-tack, but back-to-back possessions, ridiculous. They calling 3 in the key situations, left and right. San Antonio is getting everything in their favor thus far in this series, at least from an officiating perspective. I'm not saying that the Knicks are not having to overcome, or I should say not playing good basketball. I'm not saying the San Antonio Spurs aren't, they're incapable of winning the game without the help from the officials. But I'm certainly saying, you don't find it very odd that the whistles seem to be in their favor?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
I certainly do. I certainly do. These motherfuckers is official. Oh my God, they're reviewing again for another flagrant.
Gotcha, bitch.
They're reviewing again for another flagrant.
4578 is now following.
Yeah, Alvarado's mad small. What do you want him to do? Oh, yeah, he did grab the leg, but there's a whole lot of fouls. I don't know if they're gonna call a flagrant there. I don't know. That's 100% a foul. That's 100% a foul. That's 100% a foul. That's 100% a foul. There's no denying that. And the hooking of the arm, you could get a flagrant there. You can get a flagrant there. But given the context of the situation, I don't know. But that I'd understand if they gave him a flagrant. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna hold you. You could give him the flagrant there. You could give him a flagrant there. The other one, not so much. But this one, actually no. The other one, yes, because that was the Mitchell Robinson one. I'm tripping. Definitely a foul. He ain't pick Wemby up. His ass flopped. No, he lift the arm. He lift the leg. He lift the leg. He didn't need to underhook the arms under the leg. If you gonna face defend, you going towards the chest. You have no business putting your hands down there near the leg. That's if they're gonna call it a flagrant, I'd have no issue with that. Who do I think is gonna win? Well, I actually had New York potentially winning game 4, but I had the Spurs winning in 7. No flagrant. No flagrant. They got to come alive here in this period. They have to come alive here in this period. Because if they don't, I'm telling you, San Antonio is going to run away with this game. San Antonio is going to run away with this game. Wembanyama's already got 14. Fox got 11. Vassell's got 12, and he's perfect from the floor as well. Only person in double digit for the Knicks is OG. El NASCAR Platoon said, does 44 on the Knicks look like Trae Young? They got the same head shape and the hair, albeit Trae Young is balding a bit further. Nathan Pateno said, dumbass fouls on the Knicks. At this point, they're shooting themselves in the foot. Where's LA Knight when you need him? I'll summon a LA Knight for you. Where is the dummy? I just had it and I lost it. Oh, there's the and one for Karl Anthony Towns. He's finally got that bucket. He finally got that bucket. That man's going to have to play the entirety of the quarter, fam. You can't hit the bench at all. You can't hit the bench at all. You're going to have to play the whole quarter. Yeah, that's an and one for Big Zest, Loose Wrist, Big Purr, Karl Anthony Towns. There you go. There you go. Ah, there it is.
Dummy, yeah. Yeah. Dummy, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Karl Anthony Towns got to relax. You got to relax. You got to relax. You got to relax. You got to calm down. Calm down with them hands, Towns. Calm down with them hands, Towns. Champagne wide open. Can't get it to go. Good rebound by Karl Anthony Towns. Back the other way comes Brunson. Wemby's not there. Good layup. Good layup. All right, New York cut the deficit down to 18. His first field goal today. De'Aaron Fox kick over to Harper. Wide open. Got it. Good answer. Yo, Towns got to fucking relax with those hands. Towns has to relax with those hands. It's the same shit that he did last year in the conference finals. He way too goddamn handsy when he doesn't have to. Picking up ticky-tack fouls. You don't need that shit. McBride, you got to knock that down. Oh, my God, bro. You have to make those threes when it's there for you, son. Here's Harper. Picks up his dribble. How the fuck is Bryant that wide open? How is Bryant that wide open, bro? That's crazy. That is absolutely ridiculous. 24-point lead here for San Antonio. They're 11 of 16 from three, bro. They're 11 of 16 from three. That is outrageous. 69% from the floor, 69% from three. 69% from the floor, 69% from three. That's crazy, bro. That's insane efficiency. Champagne is going to try a three. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Bro, what? Oh, my God. Yo, everybody hitting threes, fam. Everybody hitting threes. Oh, Ananomi should have got the foul. There you go. Now you get the foul call. Good God, bro. Everybody hitting threes, bro. Everybody hitting threes. Eisen, what's going on? Everybody hitting threes, bro. That's outrageous. What? Hey, somebody check. Yeah, facts. It might be a magnet basketball. It might be a magnet basketball. $12.05 for life, but 2 said the most expensive ass whooping right now. Yeah, this might be the most. I mean, if the Knicks were to go and lose, now albeit game is not over until it's over, but if the Knicks were to go on to lose, I think this might be the most expensive 2-game losing streak in the history of the NBA. Might be in the history of sports. There were folks out there making admissions talking about they paid 60 grand for their fucking tickets. Imagine you go back-to-back games, you spent well over 6 figures just to mess around and lose. Oh, Lord. There's Bridges. Clarkson wide open. Oh, my God. Yo, you got to make them shots, bro. You have to make them shots, bro. That's atrocious. Here comes Castle. Kick over Champagne, another three. Come on, Josh Hart. There you go, Hart. Pass down the floor. There's Clarkson. Got it. Good finish by Clarkson. There you go. Bro, Josh Hart's only played 8 minutes as well. Oh, my God. Bryant on the other end of the floor. It doesn't even matter. Flip the momentum right back. Alley-oop. Yo, Towns got to relax. Towns, you got to relax. They got to bring somebody else to go set one, bro. Because, oh, Towns is hooking the arm. Towns hooking fucking Bryant arm. Relax. Bridges pull up. There you go. Good perimeter. Oh, my God. He can't get it. Towns. Offensive foul on who? Clarkson? Please don't be on Towns. Oh, Towns, you fucking idiot. What was I saying? You idiot. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? Too much of the fucking hooking of arms, bro. Karl Anthony Towns did this same shit last year, Western Conference Finals. He did this same shit when he was in Minnesota. He's steadily picking up dumbass fouls where he don't need to, son. And now you got 3 fucking fouls with 7.5 minutes left to go here in the quarter. They about to sit your dumbass down, bro. And Towns' track record probably going to get him another foul before the end of the half. Good defense by Towns. Oh, my God. He's so lucky he didn't get called for fouls. Somebody got to come. Yo, somebody else got to go. Josh Hart, go set one. Josh Hart, go set one. Karl Anthony Towns trying to get a foul call. He's going to get it called on Cornette, but Cornette really ain't do nothing there. Karl Anthony, like literally, Towns is searching to get another foul, bro. Take him out the goddamn game. Take him out the goddamn game, bro. Now I'm on ESPN Plus. I can't make it. I can't make it move up, son. I can't speed it up. I can't speed it up. Did I freeze? Oh, I froze. Hold on, wait a minute. I froze. Golly. You got to be kidding me, son. Did he get another foul call? Good God. Good God. And now they're going to have to go and review what's going on here. It's going to 7. It could possibly go to 7. I wouldn't put it past them. Crazier things have happened. Good God. They fucking trailing by 25. They're in a tough situation right now. They're in an incredibly tough situation right now. The Knicks going to need to wake up if they want to make a comeback in this game, son. They're in a very tough situation. Am I going live for both World Cup games? No, I'm only going live for one game. I'm only going live for one game. Not both, only one. Oh, boy. Give me a second. Let me get this back. There we go. All right. John Cena takeover is crazy. The opening night game. So I should say the opening game of the opening game for the World Cup. So pretty much it's going to be Mexico and what was it, South Africa? To get that one, so that'll be it. Well, obviously the stream is the screen is black. Like, let's use it. Let's use our brains here. Let's use our brains here. If you hear me talking and I've acknowledged the fact that it's down, I'm obviously fixing it. Like this. Quaddy said, to think the Knicks was gonna sweep us. Whoa, whoa. Let's not poke out our chest way too soon now. Let's not poke out our chest way too soon now. Don't poke your chest out way too soon now. You can feel very confident about where you at, but you also got to remember the game ain't over until it's over. The game ain't over until it's over. What's happening to the Knicks? They're not playing very good basketball at the moment. They're not playing very good basketball at the moment. He-Man movie. They're not playing very good basketball in the moment. But you've got approximately 30 minutes of basketball, 31 minutes of basketball remaining. You're going to need to get it together. Under no circumstance can you continue this brand of basketball and think you're going to mess around and win. Ticky-tack fouls is going to take you out this game. Karl Anthony Towns most likely going to have to sit for the remainder of the quarter. When did the Knicks ever play good basketball? Game 1, game 2, magnificent swinging of the ball. When you actually going out there with the intent to go and assist the basketball, you can go and win games. Game 3 was a terrible philosophy, and that's why they lost. They took a shit ton of shots. They got out-assisted by the Spurs by what, 12, 13? That's not Knicks basketball. And right now, they've only got 6 assists. They're not playing good basketball. They reverted back to the type of ball that got them out and eliminated in the conference finals last year. Mitch Batoon said, what video made me crash out the most? That's for the audience to decide. The Knicks barely hung on in game 2. They still got that W. They played a very good game. The Spurs tried to rally, but they didn't have enough time. The Knicks played a very good game. And then the Knicks played a very good half. Second quarter was spectacular. Third quarter was, the Spurs got them beat there. And late in the fourth, they lost it. Just because you lose don't mean that you're not out here playing basketball now. Nature put 2 on it. Jesus Christ, bro. How many free throws this man gonna miss, bro? That's outrageous. That's outrageous. How many free throws this man gonna miss? Yeah, take Mitchell Robinson out, son. Lead that man. Oh, well, here comes your boy. Here comes your boy, Huck Porty, back in the game. Now, if you wanted to have somebody go and send a receipt, but unfortunately, because Karl Anthony Towns got 3 fouls, it'd be way too early to go and send this receipt. But it's Cornette minutes right now. Stephon Castle looking for the alley-oop, and there's a foul. There's a foul. Oh, that should probably put them in the bonus right now. Free throws coming right now for Cornette. Jarrell said, did I see the Michael movie? No, I did not. Where's Danhausen when you need him? Well, all right, Jordan Clarkson coming up out of this game. Fam, the Spurs are shooting so fucking spectacular from the floor. They're still 62% from the field, 61% from 3. New York, on the other hand, 41 and 38% respectively. There's a steal. You got it. Oh, my God. Jalen Brunson, 110% travel, trying to bait himself into a fucking foul call. It's not going to happen. They cut the deficit down to 23, but you got to get a stop on the other end of the floor. That's the first Spurs turnover of this game. The Knicks have turned it over 6 times. The Spurs have only turned it over once. All right, here comes Castle inside. Oh, wow, they don't call the foul. Here you go. You got to push here. You got to push here. Take a high-volume shot. Brunson with the layup inside. He's got it. Timeout coming from San Antonio. That's a good timeout call. 21-point deficit right now. Easy, quick swing. Back-to-back turnovers for the San Antonio Spurs. Robs said, how worried are we about traveling to World Cup games? I'm not concerned. I'm driving to Boston on Saturday. I'm flying to Atlanta on the 24th. I'm driving to Philly on the 19th. I'm not very concerned in that retrospect. Tyler said, did I see the Knicks fans jumping the fans of the Spurs on after game 3? Yeah, I talked about it in the first quarter. You might have missed it. You might have missed it. Castle got to try mid-range because trying to draw fouls while driving isn't working. I've said this before. The one thing I hate about today's basketball, motherfuckers hate the fucking mid-range, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why. Don't be afraid to step in for a dribble. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Like, mind you, I know in today's game, the better percentage shot, low key, not even low key, it's high key now, has become the 3 because a regular 2 and a 3 is shot at the same clip with the incredible volume of the 3 now. So taking a 3 is equivalent to a 2, but bro, I still fuck the analytics. The 2-point perimeter shot is still the best shot in basketball. It's still the best shot in basketball. The fundamental shot. Still the best shot in basketball. Not everybody got to mess around and go out there and fucking keep trying to take the goddamn 3. Just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, all right, cool. I'm going to go in. Now, granted, there's no guarantee of makes. There's no guarantee of makes. No guarantee of makes. If you wide open for a 3, cool. But if you happen to have a little bit of space and you could take a dribble up, you still would have some element of being open. But if you're not a high percentage 3-point shooter, fam, one dribble in, pull up right there, bro. One dribble in, take that pull up right there. Bibby said, if we lose this series, they should 100% be looking at a Giannis trade. Even if they win, if they win the series, they should be looking at a Giannis trade. Everybody who is in the market to get Giannis should be trying to go and acquire that man. Period. Period. If Harden took more mid-ranges against the Warriors, he'd be a champion? Yes. In fact, if the Rockets just took a dribble in and shot, they could have went on to the NBA Finals. They probably would be champs because I think they would have beat that Cleveland team. LeBron was the engine that could in 2018, but granted, the Warriors, if the Warriors lost and Houston advanced because James Harden's James Harden and his funk of choking in the postseason happens to still exist, perhaps they choke and the Cavs win, but I guess we'll never know. All right, we're midway through the second quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Midway through the second quarter. All right, here we go. Wimby kind of looks like the stick insects from Men in Black. Yeah, they're in a tough spot right now. Wembanyama OG going for a jump ball here. Well, the good rebound by Vassell. You don't need that 3, and he's still gonna put it in. He's still gonna put it in. That man is fucking perfect. 5 of 5 from the field, bro. 5 of 5 from the field, bro. The hell was that? This man just pulled up just to grope his hips, and then he fouled Wemby. Yeah, get him off the floor, bro. Get him off the floor, bro. Get him off the floor, bro. Hey, they better hope this fucking next 6 minutes blows by. They don't call offensive foul right there, or I should say defensive foul on OG. You got to get a bucket. You have to get a bucket. OG, you got to make that. He doesn't take the three-pointer, goes inside. He's going to the line, and they're going to call a foul on Wembanyama here. That's going to be his first foul of this game. Bro, but Hukporti got to go sit down. Hukporti got to go sit down immediately. Hukporti got to go sit down. KJW said, a deep question. When you decided to do something with your life that your parents disagree with, how would I react to it? You gotta make peace with the fact that everybody's not gonna agree with what it is that you're doing. It's well documented, even on the channel. My parents didn't support, what I had going on, but I'm like, hey man, listen, if I fail and I fall flat on my face, it's solely my failure. It's not yours. Not albeit you could feel like, damn, I failed as a parent if I ain't got shit going on, but I'm gonna do everything in my power to give 110% in what it is that I'm going after. So there's not gonna be a scenario where I'm at the house and if I'm claiming I'm trying to be a content creator, comedian, whatever the case is, and you just see me just lollygagging, I'm gonna be recording, I'm gonna be editing, I'm gonna be going to the open mics, I'm gonna be streaming late into the evening. So I didn't give them any reason to believe that I wasn't capable, nor on the road towards being successful. Now, even still, they didn't quite understand it. Till this day, they still ask me, when am I going to go back to school? I'm never going back, right? But there's a level of respect that exists now because, well, you can't deny I've been doing this now 9 years. I've never once came to my parents and asked them for bread. So you just got to really give 110% with what it is that you're doing and essentially prove to them, or above all else, prove to yourself that you are, oh my God, this man just threw up a fucking air ball. Don't you ever fucking shoot a shot. Don't you ever shoot a shot. Hey, get Sean back on the fucking bench. The fact that you got two dudes who literally, well, then again, Sean played last game, but you got two dudes who got no business being in the rotation in the NBA finals in the game right now shows you got a fucking problem. Shows you got a fucking problem. Still a 24-point deficit. Oh, what a layup from Harper. That's a tough layup from Harper. Oh my God. Rock bottom put 5 on. Say Haiti has a tough group. Do I think they can win a game? Full transparency. No. But I just want to see them play. And if they can win, shit, I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked. For full transparency, no. All right, here we go. Swing over, Harper wide open. Bang. Oh, yeah, this ain't your game. This ain't your game, bro. This is not your game, bro. These motherfuckers might have just set a record for the most threes made in a half. This is ridiculous. 13 threes in the first half for the San Antonio Spurs. They pouring it on right now, fam. Jalen Brunson throws up a prayer. No good. Off the foot of Wembanyama. This should still remain Knicks basketball. Good God. Justin in the building said, let's go. We here. Indeed we are. Sean got that ball top of the key. Here's Jalen Brunson. Kick back over to Sean. Sean's not going to shoot. Brunson tries a three. Can't get it to go. Rebound Sean. No, he lost it. He lost it. There's Johnson. He lost the ball. Harper spinning to, oh my. Oh, 29-point lead. They about to make it a 30-point blowout, fam. They about to make it a 30-point blowout. Well, Vassal's going to get called for a foul up here. Golly. These dudes got 71 points in the fucking first half. They got 71 points in the first half. 65%. They're still shooting plus 60% from the field on both three and from the field and from three. They're absolutely cooking. They're absolutely cooking. New York not getting that victory in game 3 is going to come back to hurt them. Oh, there's Ron Harper. There's Ron Harper, the 5-time champ. MSG's quiet. Yeah, it's hurt. It's quiet because you done priced out the real fans. I don't want to say like the rich folk ain't real fans. I'm not gonna go that far and say they're not fans, fam. Just because they got money don't mean they ain't fans. But 110%, the rowdy people who legitimately lose their mind, maybe not so much fighting shit, but the rowdy people who go in there, lose their mind and cheer and don't give a fuck who the fuck is watching, those guys can't get into the goddamn game. Those guys can't get into the game. Spurs is giving belt to ass right now. Yo, you got, oh my God, Hart, wide open Castle, can't get it to fall there. Long rebound by Vassell, kick back over to Wembanyama. If he takes this three, step back, he's going to try the three. Can't get it to go. Foul on Castle. That's number 3. That's number 3 on Castle, and now Josh Hart's shooting some free throws here. For New York, legitimately, they need a quarter where they absolutely boom on offense and get the stops on defense. Josh Hart only shot 1 shot all day, and that was on the and 1 earlier. Terrible. And he misses the first free throw. Where's Bridges? Doing a whole lot of nothing. JVB said, what did I do for money before content creation? I worked renting out bikes and boats in a park for 2 springs and summers as a seasonal job. And then before then, I worked at the airport. There's a 3-point as a cabin cleaner for 7 months. And then before that, I for 2 months, well, really 8 shifts. I was a warehouse associate, I guess you would call me, at a Dollar Tree. So very odd miscellaneous jobs. All right, here you go. OG inside. Oh, he picked up his dribble. I'm shocked they didn't call nothing. Josh Hart refusing to fucking do something on offense. Tries to throw the ball away again. Jalen Brunson, he's going to try another throw. Oh, good move. And 1. Can't get it to fall. But he's going to go to the line here. They got to end this half, at least cut the deficit down to at least 18 to end the half. You cut the deficit down to 18, you can go in at least with a little bit of confidence that you're trying to build something to close out the quarter. Mr. Bunny put 5 on, said, if I was commissioner, what would I do to make the NBA great again? For one, I'd have to make the regular season worth playing. You got to incentivize the fucking players. Well, the All-Star game, you got to make that game matter. So I'm going to incentivize the players. There's going to be millions of dollars on the line for the team that wins, right? So that's going to force you to have to go out there and play basketball. If I tell you, all right, if they making a profit of like hundreds of millions by the end of the year, all right, cool, your winning team, everybody on the winning team get like $3 million a piece or some shit like that. I know it's not the best fucking business decision, but it's something to incentivize them motherfuckers to go play, right? They already got incentives in their contract for All-Stars and All-NBA, but I might just remove the fan vote and make it only, individuals inside the league who could have to go and vote. So you're going to have to play very hard to make it to that All-Star game. De'Aaron Fox, kick over to Harper. Harper's wide open. He got it again. Oh my God, that's 14 fucking threes. 14 threes. Yeah, y'all not going to win this game. OG's not going to take the 3. He got blocked. Get rid of the playoffs. Just give the team with the most points the championship. Oh no. But you got to put incentives. If you make it a pay to play, Brunson tried a floater, can't get it to go. Spurs will most likely have the last shot here. Only a second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Yeah, it's a 27-point lead right now. It's a 27-point lead right now. The stream's favorite number seems to be the deficit for the New York Knicks. Here we go. De'Aaron Fox driving inside, tries the floater, can't get it to go. That's it. That's it. That ends the quarter. San Antonio leads by how many points?
27.
27.
27.
27.
27
27 27 27 27
shoutout
27
27
27
27
27.
27.
27 27
27
27 27
27
27
27
27 27
17
27
27
27.
Terrible. Terrible performance. Listen, turn up the saxophones. Turn up the saxophones. The New York Knicks. Turn up the saxophones. The New York Knicks are currently playing an absolute ass brand of basketball. We could talk about the officiating left and right. You can see, take a look at the earlier goaltend that didn't get called. Basket interference on the other end of the floor. Flagrant foul getting called in game 4, but there was no flagrant foul called in game 3. Whatever the course of the game just so happens to be. These motherfuckers is not playing no defense whatsoever. The Spurs have shot over 60% from the floor since the first 4 minutes of the first quarter. They've made 14 threes in the first half. I don't know if that's an NBA Finals record, but I do know they have the largest lead at the half in NBA Finals history, excluding the bubble of 2020. But on the road, largest lead at the half since maybe the 20th century. These motherfuckers walked into MSG. I would say it's a hostile environment, but let's keep a spade a spade. The rowdy Knicks fans, unfortunately, not be able to make it inside the stadium. You've got the high class, the 1% that happen to be inside. Are they willing to lose their seat and get ejected to cheer on the doggone Knicks? No. They just want to go out there and get a good photo for their Instagram, or perhaps just to go and flex a little bit of cash on their contemporaries. One way or another, the New York Knicks get absolutely cooked here at the half. 27-point deficit. Wimby cooking. Vassell hasn't missed. What is he, 6 of 6? He's 5 of 5 from the field. Harper got 15 points as well off the bench. He's 6 of 7 from the field. The Spurs got 4 people in double figures. The New York Knicks, only 2 people in double figures is OG and Jalen Brunson. And the 2 of them have not put up enough scoring to combat what the San Antonio Spurs got going on. Here's what I don't understand. You knew in game 3, Jalen Brunson got assaulted by that goddamn spinal fluid drinking abnormal titan, Victor Wembanyama. You saw him rain a fist smush, if you will, upon your best player. What did y'all do? Nothing. Stephon Marbury sat inside of his vehicle and said there should be a receipt that is sent towards Wembanyama. Here you had a very unique opportunity. Karl Anthony Towns picked up 2 dumbass fouls. All right, cool. He got to go and hit the bench. Mitchell Robinson's going to be incredibly tired. We already know this. But Porty came into the game and checked in for the first time in the NBA Finals. You know damn well this man got no business playing in these high-stakes games. He should be the person who goes and sends a receipt. Instead, you have Mitchell Robinson, who gets very frustrated because Wembanyama got in his hand, and he throws a flagrant foul, and Wembanyama is feeding off of that, saying, I got into your head. If you're going to throw out flagrant fouls, you got to make that sumbitch count. I'm not endorsing it, nor am I supporting it, but I understand if you have a body who's on the court who really got no business being there, go out there and throw a bow. Maybe you go run through somebody like what Kobe did to Pau Gasol in the 2008 Olympics. You've got to do something to get your team going. Instead, y'all motherfuckers stationary. New York Knicks doing the mannequin challenge like it's 2016 all over again. Ain't nobody on the Knicks doing absolutely anything. Carl Anthony Towns' performance, 6 points. Motherfucking Josh Hart, 3 points. Mikal Bridges, 5 points. Everybody frozen in time. You would have thought Dio Brando showed up. Zawada! The New York Knicks ain't doing nothing, and San Antonio threatening to go back and retake home court advantage, tie up this series 2-2, and head back to Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas, and despair is gonna be bigger as well if the New York Knicks don't get their head out of their ass. They in a terrible spot right now, bro. They in a terrible spot right now, bro. The fuck is they doing? The fuck are they doing, son? They gotta get it together. They gotta get it together. Because I can promise you, this game is going to end incredibly fast if these dudes don't wake the fuck up. This game's going to end incredibly fast if these dudes don't wake the fuck up. You absolutely right. Because I can make a guarantee. It's not a threat, it's a spoiler. It's not a prediction, it's a spoiler. It's not a threat, it's a guarantee. I'm not just sure. I'm HIV positive. We gonna hepatitis C the New York Knicks go down if these motherfuckers don't get it together. Because they playing like ass. Dare I say they playing like the Penguinator. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. They getting cooked right now. They getting cooked right now. They getting cooked right now. Who's performing? Wu-Tang Clan? Yeah, they wasting the Wu-Tang Clan time. They wasting the Wu-Tang Clan time right now. I'll tell you that right now. They wasting Wu-Tang Clan time right now. The Knicks better lock in or they going home. Yeah, matter of fact, you're absolutely right. Somebody got to go summon Michael Irvin right now because unfortunately, if you're a Knicks fan, you're probably saying,
Are you stupid or are you stupid? Are you shitting me? Get the fuck out of my face. Are you shitting me?
because they getting...
We put BTA all day. Belt to ass all day.
One more time.
We put BTA all day. Belt to ass all day.
That's exactly what the fuck's happening. And somebody got to go ask them right now in the locker room.
So listen to everybody. Nobody believes in you. What are you prepared to do about it? Don't let no one come into your house, take your meal, do what you need to do today. I'm not nervous. I'm just telling you.
I think they are nervous. I think they are nervous. They having a bad time. I got some Don Q and cranberry juice in here. I got some Don Q and cranberry in there. They nervous and they scared right now. You're absolutely right.
Malcolm Wolf
You're
100
absolutely
is now
right.
following.
Saxophones is playing hella loud right now. Saxophones is playing hella loud right now in New York. They in a tough spot. Cap said, nice suit, Chiseled. Thank you very much. You know, funny enough, just before I went live, I got a call from Ask Oki, the team, because I had a suit that I had commissioned from Dubai, that I received back in November. And they're gonna see if they can sell me another suit, but I ain't got that in my budget. They getting cooked right now. All gas, no brakes. Yeah, and the train is riding straight into hell. The train is riding straight into hell. If you think last game, post-game was crazy, this game might be significantly worse. This game might be significantly worse. The New York Knicks are currently playing. What are they doing, son? Knicks fans is crying. Oh, you know they are. You know they are. They having a terrible time right now. They got 24 minutes to try to erase a 27 lead. Did I put the YouTube flag on unknown Adonis? I know he's looking down. Well, yeah, that's what that was in the video yesterday. He was in the video yesterday. Did I see if they had that? Yes. I went on the website, then I was finally able to get through, so I was able to purchase it. It sucks that they don't send it to you, but I was able to go and purchase it, so it should be arriving here probably next week. JVB said, if I make it to ESPN, don't forget about you. I don't know if I'll make my way to ESPN, but crazier things have happened. I saw Pat McAfee he might be getting $60 million a year. Mad Runner said, was my partner okay from High Rocks? Yeah. It was just a matter of crazy asthma. We're actually going to begin training again tomorrow. So we're going to begin the process of training heavily again tomorrow. So we'll see how things are going to go. But he did mention he's going to go to ask his doctor to prescribe stronger, asthma medication. So we'll see how things play out. But I already told him, like, fam, there will be no quitting until we get to that sub 60. So we're not there's no slowing down. There's no turning, turning the other direction, bro. We gonna get to that sub 60. One way or another. Currently playing an absolute Scott in the building, what's going on? Said these bro, the game right now, they playing bad ball, fam. They playing bad basketball. Just 2 games ago, everybody in NY was getting prepared for a doggone sweep. But you see why I tell people don't start prematurely celebrating? Game 3, they folded and they let the game get out of their hand. They let the Spurs build a little bit of momentum. And now they took that sumbitch and they running with it. They running with it. The Knicks on coke? Nah, I'd say they actually on 14 grams of what?
You buy 14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
Who was on crack? Now go home and smoke some more crack.
Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that go. Oh, please. Tell me that go. Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that go. Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that go. Oh, please. Tell me that go. Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that go. Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that go. Oh, please. Tell me that go. Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that go.
They getting cooked right now, fam. They getting cooked right now, fam, with the purest. The purest. The purest of that crack, son. You gotta be kidding me. They came out there, they ain't want to play no basketball. They ain't want to play no basketball. Type of game that breaks your damn fan base is hard. Everybody, and you know what sucks the most? Them folks who paid them exorbitant fees, I know they sick right now. I know they sick right now. Your dumb ass could have stayed at the crib. Oh no, but you want to go and flex on, you want to go and flex. I got money to go and attend the doggone game. Now look at you. You spent all that bread and your squad getting punched. They gonna scrap outside them, but nah, they gonna fight regardless. Folks is gonna fight regardless. I truly, and I said this earlier in the first quarter, them folks who was going crazy, jumping folks in Spurs fans in game 3, they wrong. If you got a Spurs jersey on and you leaving MSG or you around MSG, take that shit off right now. Take that shit off right now. If you thought they were wilding after game 3, they about to do some ungodly shit after game 4 if the score remains the way it is moving forward, fam. It's about to be some ungodly shit. Take that sumbitch off. This ain't a situation to mess around and try to be hard. Bro, I'm telling you, there are folks who willing to go out there and throw their life away. It is not worth it, son. Take that sumbitch. The moment the game done, if you had a watch party, the moment the game done, go home. Go home. There's no, go home. Ain't no reason to be outside. Go home. There are lunatics at night. Listen, I'm telling you, it's going to be a bad situation. It's going to be a bad situation. It's going to be a bad situation. You got a better chance calling a doggone escort on Pennsylvania Avenue. All right? Go find one of the goddamn walkers by Pennsylvania, by Rockaway, somebody outside of a club somewhere. You'd spend a better night possibly messing around and getting hepatitis or some form of herpes than staying outside MSG with a doggone Spurs Spurs jersey right now. I'm telling you that right now. You're going to have a tough time. Take your dumb ass home. Mick said, did I like how Ass Hokey did my suit? Actually, yes. Yes, I enjoyed the high-waisted trousers because it's incredibly difficult to find high-waisted trousers well, not necessarily, I don't want to say in New York because maybe I haven't looked in all the places, but it's very difficult for me to be able to go and find high-waisted trousers every time I've been looking for them. But I like the cut. The only thing was that the arm was just cut a little bit baggy, so I had to go get an alteration. But apparently they reimburse you. So I didn't know that. So when I spoke to the dude on the phone, he said, like, yeah, just send the receipt, then they'll reimburse me. I'm like, I bet, say less. Lady Mano is laughing. I appreciate you. But still, one way or another, fam, folks go home, son. Go home. High key. If I was a Spurs fan who happened to be in Manhattan right now, bro, I'd start going home right now. Why am I staying at the watch party? Start going home right now. These folks don't give a damn. I'm telling you right now, you're going to have a bad time. You're going to have a bad time. Dude's going to be wilding outside, son. Doing the most for no reason. Take your dumb ass home. There's some folks who have no desire to have a future. Take your ass home. Take your ass home. Second half getting ready to get started. Yup, most in any half in NBA history. Those 3-pointers, most in any half in NBA history. I knew it. Payne said, how I know about that. Oh, when I used to work at the airport. So I would have to take the B80. I would walk from my parents' house, take the B82. I'd take the B82 to the, not the last stop. I'd take the B82 to the B15. But when you're on the B82 and you're going towards East New York, right, you end up passing by Pennsylvania Avenue. No, not Cozine. It's Pennsylvania. They got all of the different, like, they're named after states. So it's Pennsylvania and it's a bunch of other ones, but Pennsylvania Avenue is the main culprit, right? So when I worked at the airport, I worked from 2 to 10. No, pardon me, 3 to 11. Sorry. And sometimes I'd work from 1 to 9. And when I was coming back home, if I did some OT or whatever, I'd find myself coming home around like 11, 12 p.m. And if I did OT, I'd get home about 1. But when you're on that B82 and you're coming back home, you're driving down Flatlands, and I forget what street it is before you turn onto Flatlands. You can look outside the window and you'll see them harlots walking up and down the fucking street. And when I used to go see my primary quarterly appointment some years ago, and I would bike to Queens. When I'm biking back home, because I'd bike between Brooklyn and Queens, I'm a lunatic like that. And when I'd be biking back home, some 4, 5 a.m. in the morning, I don't know if there was a club that was around there that gets out around that time, but the harlots would be walking around, the streetwalkers. They just outside, they walking around. I'd be, oh no. And I remember I saw legitimately like a real life pimp named Slickback, albeit he was just a pimp, but he happened to have purple on that particular day, so I'm gonna call him pimp named Slickback. And he was correcting his hoes. I was like, man, disrespect those women, subjugate them hoes. But that's neither here nor there. All right, it's a 27-point. Damn. Is they gonna call a charge? Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Mr. Two-Face, but 2-1 said it's Cozine Ave now. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Cozine. Cozine down there. I think Fountain cuts off, so I can't say Fountain Avenue. But a number of different, you know, that area of those streets, they was outside. That was outside. Shout out to Patrice for those who get the reference. Did I see Seamus got his head busted open at the gym? I saw the photo, but I don't know what the backstory happened to be. Alabama Avenue there. Oh, Scott been in Brooklyn. Scott been in Brooklyn. Scott been in Brooklyn. But then again, Scott, you be outside dancing and shit. So I know you've been at the Bashments early 2010s. You was outside. You must have been outside. Damn. Call in. Oh, Big Zest just got fouled. They're going to say it's out of bounds on. Whoa, wait a minute. They didn't. Hey, he got to relax. Towns got to relax. That's 10 fucking turnovers for the New York Knicks. They wilding right now, fam. They wilding right now, fam. De'Aaron Fox, another bucket. The lead is back up to 29. The lead is back up to 29. It's a fucking massacre out there, fam. Yeah, they getting their asses whipped. They getting their asses whipped right now. Oh boy, down goes Karl Anthony Towns. I hope he all right. Big Zest, loose wrist. Karl Anthony Towns is on the ground. Could they have possibly said it was a flagrant? Oh, he's struggling to stand up. What happened here on the call? Oh, yeah, that's an elbow. That's 100% an elbow. Now, that's incidental contact. Unfortunately, you're not going to be in a situation where you could try to make it seem as if it's a flagrant. You can't try to bait that into a flagrant. That's incidental contact. That's incidental contact. They're not going to be able to get the flagrant there. But certainly because we saw Wembanyama hit Brunson and then now he hits Karl Anthony Towns, it's fair to be incredibly frustrated with what transpired there. It's incidental contact. They're not going to give him a flagrant because it wasn't deliberate. It wasn't deliberate, and he was easily able to go and sell it because he went out and put his arm up. But he certainly, he channeled his inner first captain of the Blackbeard Pirates, and he hit that man with a Hodor! I don't think they're going to mess around and give Son that flagrant. It's not going to happen. You think the Knicks got rescued because their fans were wilding? Oh, recursed because their fans were wilding and jumping Spurs fans? That's a possibility. It could be bad karma for them. But nonetheless, here they are. They're still reviewing, which is interesting. I thought they would have been back already. I'm shocked they still reviewing. They got Gucci Mane as a ref. Yeah, they call Ref Gucci. They gave him a flagrant. Wow, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Oh, interesting. Well, that makes things interesting. He's got 3 flagrants in the playoffs. Oh, my. I'll be damned. They actually called the flagrant. They actually called the flagrant. I'll be damned. Interesting. Oh, my. Oh, my. That makes things interesting. No, if he gets one more flagrant, he's suspended. If he gets one more flagrant in the postseason, he gets suspended for a game. Now, let's see if New York can channel that and try to turn this into a run. 27-point deficit again. Co-Ranger for 5 said, so you're guessing Trump shit himself in game 3, and the stench must still be here because the Knicks are playing like ass. Oh, my. I know the president went to sleep. He was... Let's go, Nick. Let's go. Let's go, Knicks. Very nice. Oh, wait. Is that Cardi B? Son was sleeping in a motherfucker in the third quarter. Somebody said gave son some smelling salts. Son, you can't go to the goddamn game. First sitting president to go to the game, you fall asleep. There's Johnson inside, layup, no good. Offensive rebound, bro. He the only one down there hustling, and he still damn near got the rebound again. Damn near got the rebound again. Good pass inside, OG with a dunk. There you go. There you go. All right. New York, what are you going to do? New York, what are you going to do? Champagne tries a 3, no good. Rebound, Karl Anthony Towns. You got to get down the floor and get a bucket. You got to get down the floor and get a bucket. Here comes OG, kick over the Bridges. Oh, man, the people want to cheer. The people want to cheer. They want to see a 3-pointer right now. They want to see Brunson for 3. Bang! What I told you, the people want to see a 3-pointer right now. 7-0 run from the Knicks. And Taylor Swift is on her feet now. She got no rhythm whatsoever. She got no rhythm whatsoever. That's hilarious. You sit in front row with your man because he's a damn Cleveland Cavaliers fan. Then you pop out front row for the Knicks. Knowing you're supposed to be a Knicks fan, but you ain't don the Knicks blue while you was with your man. I too, said NY need to pick up the pace now. Indeed. Indeed. They got themselves the bucket to fall. What are they gonna do? The Swifties need an Uber. Oh, I know of a good vehicle. Hey Peyton, what's the vehicle? Can you call an Uber right now for Taylor? I think Shorty need a ride. I think Shorty need a ride. Peyton, you still got that number? Hold on, wait, I'll dial it. Oh my God! Y'all gotta relax. Y'all gotta relax. Y'all doing too much. Y'all gotta relax. Y'all doing too much. Somebody here with the almighty push. Oh my God! Y'all wildin', bro. Y'all doing too much. Buckle up, Teddy is crazy. Buckle up, Teddy. Will Smith said, did Larry Bird and Magic Johnson save the NBA in the 80s? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. It's already, I don't need to be the one who says that. It's already well documented. Magic Johnson and Larry Bird saved the NBA. And then Jordan took it to another stratosphere.
Gotcha, bitch.
Joan is now following.
.823 on the clock here. 81-59 is the score. 81-59 is the score. some statistics right now. Leading scorer for San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama, 19 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. De'Aaron Fox, Devin Vassell, and Dylan Harper all got 15 points apiece. Meanwhile, for New York, is Jalen Brunson with 22, OG with 19. Nobody else is in double figures. Karl Anthony Towns got to start scoring expeditiously. The Knicks cut their deficit down to 22, and that's enough to get the fans on their feet, but they're going to need more than that to make a comeback in this game. They're going to need more than that to make a comeback in this game. Charles Barkley's a legend too. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, many more. The Knicks have had 4 20-point comebacks in the last 2 years. All right, here we go. There's Harper, another 3. Oh, he can't hit there. Good rebound from Karl Anthony Towns. Here we go. Y'all got to move. Y'all got to move. Jalen Brunson. One-on-one with Johnson. He almost lost the basketball. He almost lost the basketball. Brunson inside. He got to get rid of that shot. Can't get it. It's short. Short. Hey, Jesse. What's going on?
Gotcha, bitch.
Wave_Addy_ is now
All right,
following.
Here we go. De'Aaron Fox. Oh, he was looking for Wembanyama. Oh, Brunson's going to take the 3. Oh, wow. There's a kick ball from Wemby. Wemby recognized, Wemby recognized the World Cup starting tomorrow. He decided, let me get it started today. That man just booted the shit out that basketball, bro. Falcon, kick. Look at that goddamn replay. That man booted the fucking basketball damn near out the damn gym. Homie got to relax. Get your feet together, bro. What game is that? He playing kickball for sure. Man's forgot what game he playing. All right, here we go. 7 minutes left to go here. Vassell hasn't missed yet. Finally, his first miss of this game. Towns. Kick to the corner. OG. Got it. You needed that. You needed that. OG got it. .10 run right now for for the Knicks as they're driving to make a comeback here. You got to get a stop. Johnson, open 3, no good. Rebound. Brunson. Here we go. Brunson driving around. He got to kick that ball out. Bridges inside, pull up jumper. No good. No good. What bug is this? Wait. Had to murder a bug real quick. Fucking bug has infiltrated my damn room. All right. 6 minutes. De'Aaron Fox step back jumper, brick, rebound, Karl Towns. They didn't call foul. They didn't call foul. Oh, that was a carry on Bridges. Jesus Christ. Good kick over to OG. Oh, you got to take that shot. Bridges, corner 3. No good. Out of bounds. Knicks basketball. Fox is trash? Nah, let's not do that. Fox ain't trash. Fox ain't trash. Let's not do that. Oh, wait a minute. We got Cornet minutes. Cornet minutes. Wembanyama's coming out of the game. Cornet minutes. Hey, New York, you better wake up. There it is. There's a 3. Cut the deficit down to 16. 13-0 run right now for New York. Wemby's on the bench. You got Cornet minutes. You better take advantage here. Harper drive inside. He's going to lose the basketball. Steal from Hart. You got to move. You got to move. You got to move. Kick over. Shamet 3. Oh, it's a brick. Offensive rebound, and they're going to call a foul on the floor on Cornet. Veal, I can't say it's all. It'll be a guarantee. Hey, Peyton on hate watch right now. Peyton on hate watch right now. You're like, hey man, what's going on? We was just popping bottles. Now the crowd is woken up. They screaming, let's go Knicks here. Shit, man. 5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Everybody's on their feet.
Gotcha, bitch.
Work Devil
All
is
right,
now
here we go.
following.
You got to get that ball to somebody. Alvarado, he's going to try to pull up 3. The fuck was that? Alvarado just threw up a brick. Yeah, it's time to sit down. Go ahead and sit down, bro. What the fuck was that? Grand Theft Alvarado with a terrible shot. Castle jumper. Oh, he got fouled. He's going to the line. Yeah, Kirk Herbstreit was right there. I couldn't remember his name. I'm glad you typed it. Game swung since the flagrant, indeed. Yeah, it's a hand on the forearm. That's a foul. First free throw from Castle. That's gonna end the run. That's gonna end the run. Wembanyama's back in this game now. Grand Theft Alvarado, kick over. Josh Hart, you got to make this. You have to make them shots, bro. You have to make those shots. That's outrageous. You can't miss in those situations, bro. Stephon Castle dribble. No, he's not going to dribble penetrate. Instead, gives it to Harper. Harper's going to go. Oh, wow. No, that's another foul on Cat. That's foul number... Oh, that's number 4 on Towns. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. Hey, by the way, the Spurs were... They hit 14 threes in the first half. They've only hit 1 in the second. They went from 62%. They're down to 45 right now. They were shooting 64% from the field. They're down to 51 right now. They haven't had a very good third quarter. The Knicks have had a strong third quarter, but still, it was a massive deficit that they had to endure. So they're going to have to keep the scoring going. Who got a flagrant? Wembanyama. Because he hit Karl Anthony Towns with an elbow. All right, here we go. Brunson. Oh, my God. Brunson threw up a fucking prayer and got an and one. That's incredible, son. Bro, this man has had probably the best and ones that we've seen in this postseason since Dwayne Wade had wild and ones in 2006, bro. This is ridiculous. He just throw the ball into the air and somehow it finds the hoop, son. Jalen Brunson now has 25 points. That's outrageous, bro. That's fucking outrageous, bro. He just threw the ball up and it found its way into the damn into the basket, son. That's incredible. Incredible. All right, here we go. You got to get a stop. 16-4 run here in the last 6 minutes. Champagne over to the corner. Here comes Harper. Oh, my God. Yo, Harper's playing very good basketball, fam. That rookie has stepped up heavy. That rookie has stepped up heavy. Big time, son. Kick over to OG. Oh, my God. OG lost the basketball. He better hope it's still Knicks basketball. OG just lost the basketball, but it's still Knicks basketball. Dylan Harper is primed to be a problem in the league. Yeah. I don't know how long they're going to keep that man coming off the bench, but if they wanted him to be Manu Ginobili, yes, he's not Manu by any estimation. But if you want that dude to come in and be an incredible provider off the bench, bro, you got your man. You talk about a spectacular rookie class. Just Castle and Harper alone is spectacular. We don't know what Bryant will turn into. Harper, step back three. Oh, it's an air ball. Oh, we got a television timeout. Harper won a national title, so he's accustomed to winning. Yeah, and he's not afraid of the moment. He's not afraid of the moment. They said last game when he came out, walked right past Jay-Z, which I always thought was funny when they make it seem like, yo, you'd be super starstruck from all these celebrities watching. Bro, you in the NBA, at this point, there's celebrities that be front row all the time. That shit shouldn't mean nothing to you. Regular season games, you got folks who will mess around and just pop in. And especially earlier in the playoffs as well, folks be popping in and showing up. Now, granted, it's the NBA Finals. Maybe the lights are a little bit brighter, but ain't no way you're going to be at that stage and all of a sudden somebody sitting front row in freaking affects you so much so to where you're not going to be on your game is crazy. Why can't these teams defend for home court? Couldn't tell you. But, hey, we still got a lot of basketball left to play. We still got 15 minutes of basketball left to be played. Excuse me as I'm using this knife here to cut my damn calluses that I have built up over here. So I'm trying to cut my damn calluses over here without cutting my hand open. They need to bring this down to 10. Yeah, they got to keep the run going. But Karl Anthony Towns is done for the quarter because his dumb ass picked up a terrible 4th foul. He picked up a terrible 4th foul. Spike Lee need to stop acting like he's on the team. Nah, he's been a season ticket holder for what now? 40-some years? And sitting front row since what, 30-some years? So he just don't need to be getting onto the court. I'll say that much. I'll agree with you there. But he can cheer as passionately as he wants. D-Dot said that's not safe. It may not be the safest option, but I don't have the pumice stone at the moment. Am I streaming the first World Cup game tomorrow? Yes, I am. Or not just use a nail clipper for my calluses? That's what you do? I mean, shit, maybe I should, but I got the knife out now. Black Hat, JRV said, New York, y'all need to lock the fuck in. Facts. They have to go and lock in immediately, because if they don't get it together now, I'm telling you right now, that 4th quarter, they're not going to be able to go and erase a super deficit like that if they're going to fall even further behind. Because 22-point deficit against the Cavs is a little bit different than a 22-point deficit against the Spurs. But it all depends. 18 points in a quarter, but they've only outscored them by 12. They're going to need to push that sumbitch up to 20. Thank you very much, Adaptive. I appreciate that. I saw you sent me an email as well. I got to open it. All right, 17-point deficit right now. New York got to cut this down to 10 before the end of the half. Alley-oop. Alley-oop. Able to go and find Robinson. I know his hand hurt. Jay Chillin said the YNs are about to be in a frenzy tonight if the Knicks lose. Spurs fans, beware. Shit, they're going to be in a frenzy regardless. But, yeah, you're certainly right. Oh, De'Aaron Fox wide open, corner three. Oh, he missed it. Wimby's going to try a three. Can't get it. Rebound Fox again. Back-to-back offensive. What, Wimby's going to take another three? Another brick. All right, here you go, Knicks. You need a basket here. 15-point deficit. You need a basket here. Jalen Brunson still in this game. Oh, that's a terrible fucking pass. That's a terrible pass. Champagne can't get it. Oh, wow, they're going to call a foul on the floor. I think that's going to put him in the bonus, too. That's going to send him to the free throw line. It should. That should send him to the free throw line. Castle kick over. There's Vassell. Oh, yeah, he got it again. He got it again. His fifth fucking three-pointer of this game. His fifth three-pointer of this game. He has an awful turnover. That right there could have cost them this fucking all the momentum that they built. Runs. Oh, my God. Clarkson lost the basketball. You got to get a bucket. Clarkson hella sloppy, fam. How do y'all turn that ball over there? All right, OG, what do you got? Kick over to Robinson. Dribble handoff over to OG. Step back. Got it. Three-pointer falls in. JS for 5-1 said, you're blind, you're deaf, you want to be a ref. All right, 15-point game once more. Here we go. Oh, wow, he lost the basketball. Knicks basketball. John Stark's on his feet right now. You need a bucket. You need a bucket. Yo, they hit a three. The crowd is going to come unglued. They hit a three. The crowd is going to come unglued. All right, 30 seconds left to go here, third quarter. Jalen Brunson bringing that ball up. He's one-on-one with Vassell on the floor right now for the Knicks. OG, Towns, Brunson, Clarkson, and Shaman. There's OG. Oh, good defense by Fox. He knocked that ball out of his hand. You got it. Oh, my. Take the shot. What are you doing? Yo, get Jordan Clarkson off the court. Get Jordan Clarkson off the court. Get Jordan Clarkson off the court. What the fuck is he doing, son? That man got no business playing basketball in the NBA Finals, son. He's not trying to win. Karl Anthony Towns better relax. No foul call. No foul call. Karl Anthony Towns, good defense, but he got to be careful because he's already got 4 fouls. Stop edging Spurs is hilarious. Where can you watch the game? ESPN or on ABC. Clarkson's got entirely way too much minutes the last couple of games. You're absolutely right. I don't understand why the fuck Jordan Clarkson's getting this much minutes. This shit don't make no damn sense. He not contributing a goddamn thing, son. He's only played 4 minutes, and I feel like he's wasted more time than anybody on the court right now, son. Last game, he threw up a couple of prayers that just so happened to fall, bro. But get that man off the floor. McBride hasn't hit a shot in the few minutes that he played. He's 0 of 3, but at least bring that man back in there or something. Clarkson, terrible turnovers, terrible, basketball IQ. How many times did we see the Knicks have a good look at the basket instead of taking a shot? These motherfuckers trying to do too much. Right now, you got the final 12 minutes of this game here. Knicks trailing by 15 points. They cut the deficit down from 29. They trailed by as much as, 31? Was the most that they trailed by? Was it 31? No, 29. The most they trailed by was 29. Yeah, it's a terrible third quarter for the Spurs. Terrible third quarter for the Spurs. Do fouls in this game carry over to the next? No. Flagrants do. Flagrants and texts do. Flagrants and texts do. Thanos was right, said you picked the Knicks in 6. Truthfully, the New York needs to win tonight. The momentum is shifting towards the Spurs. You don't know if they can get it back. If they come back tonight, it will break the Spurs. Yeah, if the Knicks come back, that 110% can mess around and break the Spurs because it's very difficult to overcome. Blowing a 29-point lead, that'll be incredibly difficult to overcome. But the Knicks are slowly chipping away. San Antonio got to keep their foot on the gas. But for New York's sake, you gotta try to suffocate these motherfuckers. That's your only opportunity. But ladies and gentlemen, the Knicks fans right now is like, and we're getting ready for a fantastic finish. Give me a dancing LeBron. Time for the final period, ladies and gentlemen. Time for the final period, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, well, damn. It's already a timeout straight out the gate, but you already know what time it is. Sound the alarm. Where's my shades? Fuck it, we're going to go with the running shade. Lady. This don't work. This don't work. Oh, there it is. Found my prime shade. Lady. I need a black one. Lady. gentlemen, we've arrived at the final period of this game, where the San Antonio Spurs has been in control all game long. In fact, I don't think the Knicks have led at all. The Knicks haven't had a lead. They haven't even had a tie. I think the Spurs led 99% of this game. New York in trouble. Fear of trailing and losing this game and going from a 2-0 lead to a 2-2 tie, where Mikal Bridges, back when he played for the Phoenix Suns, turned into, what was his name, Guillaume, inside of the Squid Game, where he said, I played these games before, because he had a 2-0 series lead and his Suns blew it. And fast forward 5 years, now his New York Knicks, along with Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson, had a 2-0 series lead. They trailed by as much as 29, and they're on the verge of blowing it. Wembanyama took a bite of the damn finger, activated the powers of the spinal fluid, transformed into the abnormal Titan, and is running rampant alongside the others of Harper, Champagne, Castle, and everybody else. Balling here tonight in the Garden, where once again the Knicks fans are gonna riot, whether it's a win or a loss. But if it's a loss, Spurs fans beware. They're gonna turn down and turn up the city. Who is gonna come out on top in the final 12 minutes? Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to the fourth. What up? It's time, baby. Fourth quarter is upon us. Put up or shut up time. There is no time to panic. There is no time to not deliver. You just go out there and play good basketball. Let's go. Let's go. Fourth quarter, it's time. Let's go. Shot taken in the build. First off, shot taken. That's a very good name. Hey, let me go take out this here celebratory Uncle Nearest here. Y'all saw me take the drink on the thank you for 1 million subscribers video. Here's a toast to 200K. Shout out to the resident Hobbit Adonis. Got me this back in 2021 when I got the 200K subscribers. So guess what? We're going to take a sip here tonight. Ah, that's some good stuff right there. Here we go. New York unable to take advantage here. Bryant, oh, pardon me, not Bryant. That's Johnson on the floor. Who's on the floor for the Spurs? You got Fox, Harper, Johnson, Champagne, and Wembanyama. Meanwhile, oh, what a layup there from Harper. Jesus Christ, that's a hell of a fucking layup right there from Harper. Meanwhile, for the Knicks, it is McBride, Brunson, Mitchell, OG, and Shamet. Ah, boy, yeah, just get out the way. Oh, my God. Yo, Brunson almost got called for fucking backcourt. What is McBride just standing in the corner for? Him and Shamet has to go. Oh, my God. Robinson just missed the alley-oop. I hate that brand of basketball of just stay in the fucking corner. People should be moving at all times. Shit! I need it!
Shot taken,
How
just
does Wembanyama
subscribe.
right there get 2 fucking offensive rebounds like that? He's now over 10 rebounds. Triggy Trey, what was your earlier picks? Triggy Trey, what was your earlier picks? Yeah, Uncle Nearest is good. I really enjoy it because if it's a whiskey's whiskey. If it's somebody who rather, like if you're looking for a sipper, well, let me not say that because I think Uncle Nearest can be a sipper before it's a whiskey's whiskey. Like Jack Daniels, if you're not a big fan of whiskey like that, by itself, neat, pure, it's not for you. But if you're a fan of like whiskey, neat, I don't like Uncle Nearest on the rocks. I'd rather it neat. I think Uncle Nearest is a good shot. Yeah, so you said you had Castle 15.5 points. Shit. That one is looking tough right now because Castle's only got 7. You had Brunson 6.5 assists. Lower. Shit, he's got 5. OG 16.5 point. OG's got 25, so you're good. Harper, yeah, Harper got you. Harper got you right now. He's got 21 points, so it really doesn't matter. I think you got 23.5. Yeah, he's already got you. That's a lot. Landry Shamet, you had 8 points for Shamet. He's got 0. That's concerning. And Wembanyama under 14.5 on rebounds and assists. Yeah, you got 3 over there. All right, 18-point lead here for San Antonio. 10 minutes left to play right now. Stop going for these fucking alley-oops to Mitchell Robinson when he's only got 9 fingers. Bridges wide open. He's fucking still bricking threes, bro. Hey, somebody go find Mikal Bridges and somebody figure out why this man stopped playing basketball after game 2. And they're going to call a foul on Landry Shamet. That's foul number what? 4? Is that 4 right now? Karl Anthony Towns coming back in this game. Uncle Nearest has a nice tour in Tennessee. You had no idea about it. Yes. If I can get the tickets for High Rocks, Nashville, I 100% will go down to Tennessee. Now, albeit I don't believe it's in Nashville, Tennessee, but I will be down in Tennessee for the High Rocks weekend. 100%, I'm going to make my way over to get the go on the tour. I'm going to try to make sure that doubles for Nashville is earlier in the weekend so I can go and get myself, some Uncle Nearest. Oh, yeah, it's clipped for you, fam. Wembanyama just got 2 offensive rebounds. It's clipped for you, my boy. It's clipped for you, my boy. Towns step back to absolutely nowhere. Alvarado, you have to hit this. You have to hit this. He's got it. He's got it. All right, the deficit is back down to 17, but New York has to start playing perfect defense. New York has to play perfect defense. Grant Theft, Alvarado, OG, Brunson, Cat, and Bridges. Meanwhile, Castle, Johnson, Wimby, Champagne, and Fox. And one. No foul. No foul. Bro, they're just going lob after lob after lob after lob after lob, bro. Lob after lob after lob after lob after lob. Tickets for High Rocks Dallas is actually tomorrow. That reminds me. Let me hit up. Oh, my God. They went for another alley. Wembanyama got another rebound here, but lost the basketball afterwards. Good bounce pass. Oh, my God. There you go, Bridges. Finally, you got it. It's a 15-point game again. Yo, they toying with y'all right now. New York, they toying with y'all right now, bro. They toying with y'all right now. They toying with them around. Am I going to fly to Nashville? I have to fly to Nashville. If I get the ticket for High Rocks, I'm going to have to fly. I'm not going to drive. I'm a New Yorker. We don't be going on them super long-ass drives. Ain't nobody about to hop in a car, drive for 8 hours just to go on a goddamn trip. We booking flights out here. I will drive to Boston. I'll drive to Boston. I'll drive to Philly. I'll drive to neighboring states. Longest drive I've ever made in my life was but I made a stop for the Grand Canyon. But between Anaheim and Las Vegas, that was the longest drive I've ever had in my life, 4.5 hours. Some of y'all do that shit regularly. Some of y'all do that shit regularly. I know some truck drivers. Now, truck drivers, y'all don't count. Truck drivers, y'all don't count. Y'all do that shit for a living. But I'm curious. Matter of fact, you know what? Here's a question for the chat. Longest drive you've ever gone on. Longest drive, not including work, but longest drive you've ever gone on. If you had to drive for work, that shit don't count. Obviously, you lived it. I'm not gonna say that you didn't. It doesn't exist, but it doesn't count in this conversation. Longest drive that you ever done, not for work. 10 hours to Mexico. Good God. Kirk said 700 miles every day. Every day. Every day you got to be doing that for work. Ain't no way you driving 700 miles every day. That's ridiculous, son. What are you doing? 13 hours, 14 hours. Chicago to the south was the longest. Savannah to Atlanta, 3.5 hours. Okay. I went from Atlanta to Monroe, but that was like, nah, that's not that far out. 16 hours as a kid, 10 hours by yourself, 18 hours. Maryland to where? Minneapolis to Maryland, 18 hours straight. Gun said 24 hours, Colorado to Georgia. Good God. 16 hours, West Virginia to Georgia. Emiliano said you're leaving for Mexico tomorrow morning. California to Charlotte, North Carolina is outrageous. 45-hour drive, Seattle to Savannah. No, but you had to stop at one point. I'm thinking like nonstop. Nonstop, but that's a long-ass drive. Because my Anaheim to Las Vegas, I believe that was straight. Actually, no, you know, if you stop for a piss break, that shit shouldn't count towards an interruption. That shouldn't count as an interruption. So yeah, I think that still counts. That still counts. But if you had to stop to go sleep, that's a little bit different. Oh, y'all driving. 21 hours to Michigan? Wait, so Red, because I know you in Louisiana, so you must have been driving for a minute. 25 hours Louisiana to California. Good God. Pittsburgh to Philly. Oh, that ain't no big deal. 12:05. That ain't no fucking big deal.
Gotcha, bitch.
That ain't no big deal.
Bay Area Princess 510 is now following.
Miami to North Georgia. Well, you got that Florida Georgia line, but you in Miami, so that's like south. You got to go up, make your way through all of Florida to get yourself to Georgia. 3 days, Nevada to Boston. Oh boy, yo, y'all been in some cars for a minute. Y'all been in some cars for a minute. Okay. Solid. Jarrell Patuan said 1,600 miles between Chicago and Minnesota, 14 hours. Jeez. Long drives. Arkansas to Alabama. 52 hours, Atlanta to LA. Wow. Tuvalu to Maine. 162 hours. Jeez. Bucky's damn near religion. Yeah, I went to Bucky's down in Dallas. No, Fort Worth, sorry. Castle tries a 3. That's an air ball. I went to Bucky's in Fort Worth for the first time I was in Bucky's. I'm like, oh, you can buy anything here. Apparently, I think you could buy. Can you buy guns in Bucky's? Can you buy guns in Bucky's? It reminded me of Walmart. You just had a bunch of shit. They said like the sandwich, pulled pork sandwich. I had that, and I think it was a brisket sandwich that they also had there as well, or a burger that I had there. That was all right. Bucky's sell crack is hilarious. Carl Anthony Towns got to do something here. He just throws up. Oh, he just threw the ball up. He's not going to get the foul, so I know he's frustrated about that, but the Knicks cut the deficit down to 12. Carl Anthony Towns just fucking threw up a prayer, and it falls. Oh, damn, there's going to be a foul. That better not be on Towns. You better hope that's not on Towns. You better hope that's on Hart. Oh, he kicked that leg out too. Low key, they could have called that offensive. You got to be careful. Fresh brisket on the board. Wait, that's his first basket of the fourth quarter? Jesus Christ. In all of the NBA finals? It's crazy. Kingston to Mo Bay. Oh, what do you know? Kamar's in here.
The
I was just now
underscore
talking about,
fourth
I was just
underscore seal
mentioning you,
underscore
fam.
is now following.
I was just mentioning you, talking about Buc-ee's. Oh, shit, yeah, you just sent me a text message. Yeah. Fam, them tickets for Dallas High Rocks go on sale tomorrow. Scott was in here earlier. You remember, you gotta get the ticket for all of us. All right, but here we go. 13-point deficit right now for the New York Knicks. Trailing here. St. Louis, Missouri to Tampa, Florida, 15 hours. Damn, yo, y'all behind the wheel, fam. I pray for y'all butts and backs. That was Cat's first fourth quarter buckets in the whole series. Yeah, that's outrageous. That's outrageous. Actually, no, that's not possible. Because he hit a desperation three last game, did he not? Bang! Adonis puts it in. 11-point deficit. Here come the Knicks. Here come the Knicks. 28 points for OG. 6 of 8 from 3. Oh. All right, yeah, you got to throw that ball away. There's a turnover. Here comes Brunson back the other way. Hey, they get a basket here. I got to stand up. OG, step back, kick over to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns inside. Going one-on-one when Wemby throws it up. Bang! There it is! 97-88. Here we go. 13-2 run. Last 3 minutes. 6:30 on the clock. The Knicks cut the deficit down to 9. All right, here comes New York. Hey, I got to stand up. New York made it a single-digit game. Hey, they made it a shit. They made it a single-digit game. I'll be damned. Hold on. They made it a single-digit game. Hold on. How the fuck you got 5 fouls in 9 minutes? It's hilarious. Stephon Castle got 4 fouls. You know he can mess around and pick up some more. Power play next, but 5 on said when you went on leave before you transferred to Italy, you drove from San Diego to Fort Wayne. Jeez. Long drive. Now Castle's at the line. But he's got 4 fouls total. They didn't call a foul on him. He's at the line, but he's got 4 fouls right now. Puts in both the free throws. 11-point deficit once again. Here comes New York. 6:20. Oh, my God. Yeah, that would have been nitpicky, but he certainly did travel right there. Everybody's on their feet already. Here comes the pick. Brunson one-on-one with Champagne. Layup inside. He's got fouled. He's going to the line. Brunson needed an and one right there to ignite the crowd. But 2 free throws going to cut this deficit under 10 points again. The gray area said, congrats on the Millie. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Congrats on the Millie. Oh, I also applied for Streaming University. Now, do I need it? Maybe not, but I'd certainly need the exposure. I ain't going to hold you. So, yes, maybe I do need it. Jumper from Jalen Brunson gets it to fall here. I saw some people's submissions, bro. They got full-on trailers, bro. I ain't do all that. I sat right here and I cut a promo for 60, 69, 68 seconds. These motherfuckers got full-on trailers. Like they were waiting a whole year to get an opportunity to put that sumbitch out there. I'm like, well, there it is. It's clipped for me. It's clipped for me because you can only submit it once. Nonetheless, here we go. 9-point deficit here. Champagne, wide open 3. He struggled to hit threes in the second half all series long. Back the other way, 5:55 on the clock here. Jalen Brunson, one-on-one. Oh, he lost the basketball. That's a goddamn shame. He lost the basketball. De'Aaron Fox back over to Vassell. He's been perfect. Can't get it to fall this time around. Rebound. Here comes Hart back the other way. The Knicks have hit 8 3-pointers in the second half. The Spurs only hit 2 after hitting 14. Karl Anthony Towns, no, he's not going to take the 3. Step back. Oh, he almost got the travel. Yo, you got to relax with that fucking forearm. Brunson, high arcing layup, got it to fall here. Deficit is down to 7. That deficit is down to 7. Yo, the Knicks are making a blitz of a comeback. The Knicks are making a blitz of a fucking comeback right now, bro. They making a blitz of a fucking comeback right now. The Spurs are wildin'. The Spurs are wildin'. Here comes the Knicks. Here comes the Knicks. 7-point deficit. Jalen Brunson one-on-one with Wemby. Kick back over to Alvarado. Oh, geez, wide open. He's got to have that. Bang! 4-point game. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. 4-point game. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. The New York Knicks on a 20-4 run. The New York Knicks on a 20-4 run. Good Lord. Yo, the Garden is on fire right now, bro. The Garden is on fire right now, bro. Oh, my God. The New York Knicks on a 20-4 run cut the deficit down to 4. Bro, the Spurs led by 29. What the fuck are they doing, son? 1205 for life for 5. I want to say, by the way, if you hear New York got famous Italian sandwich shops, have I ever been? No, not really. You went to one in Florence and have been craving them ever since. I'd have to mark that spot down. I'll have to mark that spot down. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Aliantensino Valiano. Yeah, I've never heard of that. Let me see here. They do have a spot here in NY. 3 spots actually. Actually, no, it might be more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got 5 in the city. Yeah, they got 5 in the city. I'll probably have to go check them out. Rogue said they always do this. You don't know how. Hey, it's a 4-point game. What a fucking hey. Hold on. They going crazy right now. They going crazy right now. They got to guard somebody. De'Aaron Fox, fresh out the break, kick over to Vassell. Vassell drive inside, kick back to Fox. Fox 3, got it. Fox got a big-time 3. What an answer. What an answer. And y'all a little bit ahead of me. Is worth a drink. Should we go to Henny White or should we go to Shea by LaPortier? Should we go to Henny White or to Shea by LaPortier? I already had the, oh my God, another bucket. Another bucket. Should we go to Henny White or the Henny White or the Shea by LaPortier? Which one? Oh boy, here we go. 3:40 on the clock here. Crowd on their feet, screaming for defense. Fox over to Wembanyama. No foul call. It doesn't matter. He got it to fall. He got it to fall. He got it to fall. FHD, what's going on? How's it going? All right, here we go. Hey, Knicks got to respond here. They trailing by 7 again. Oh, they trapped Brunson. There's a swing over to Towns. Towns back to Grand Theft Alvarado. Over to Brunson. Brunson to Alvarado. He's wide open. You got to knock that down. Got it. 4-point game again with 3 minutes left to play. 4-point game again with 3 minutes left to play. I'm seeing more shade than that Henny White. There's more shade than that Henny White. All right, here we go. 3 minutes left to go. What a fucking shot from Alvarado. Here we go. De'Aaron Fox going to throw up a 3. Ooh, it's going to miss that one, and it's out of bounds. That's Shay, say less. I ain't even going to pour it. We going straight to the top. We going straight to the damn top. All right, here we go. Brunson back down the floor. 2:30 left to go here in this game. Jalen Brunson back down the floor, one-on-one with Wemby. He's going to take a step back. Oh, no, it's a kick over to Alvarado. Wemby's still there, one-on-one with Brunson. Brunson just a pull-up 3. Oh, he put it in. 1-point game. 1-point game with 2:15 left to play. What a fucking shot by Jalen Brunson. What a shot by Jalen Brunson. He put it in. That's why that man's a fucking clutch player of the year. Here we go. De'Aaron Fox calling for a pick. Here comes Wemby. Fox gonna throw the ball away. Hart's got the ball to the cup. No, he smoked it. He fucking smoked it. Opportunity to give the Knicks the lead. This man fucking smoked the layup. You've got to be kidding me, son. Just dunk the basketball, you nincompoop. He fucking fouls Wembanyama. He's going to the line. Josh Hart, you fucking sold. Oh my God, Josh Hart, you fucking sold. The lights were too bright. The lights were too bright. Oh my God, son. Oh my God. Dunk the fucking basketball. What is you doing? What is you doing? Yo. Yo. Son fucking smoked it. You have a chance to give him the lead and this man fucking smoked it. Oh my God. Oh my God. How do you miss? How do you miss? Wembanyama missed a free throw. Wembanyama missed a free throw. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my God. Dom Kennedy said this is insane. That's a damn fact. It's insane. Wembanyama can't miss this other free throw now. He got to knock this one down. 1:47 on the clock here. Second free throw for Wemby. He missed both. He missed both. Oh my God. The Knicks have a chance to go down the court and get the lead here. 1:40 on the clock. Brunson better tell Hart to stay away from the basketball. You don't need that bad mojo. Just let Brunson go and do his work. It's him and Vassell. Back over to Brunson. Brunson one-on-one with Stephon Castle. Brunson still facing up Castle. Brunson inside. Throws up a prayer. Teardrop. He's got it. The Knicks have their first lead today with 1:22 on the clock. They came back from 29 down. The Knicks have the lead. The Garden is fucking jumping. The Spurs in disarray. Kick over to Fox. Fox one-on-one with OG. Here comes Fox. Swing over to Vassell. Vassell over to Castle. Castle can't protect the basketball. He doesn't go out of bounds. He's going to go try to ride baseline. He stepped out of bounds. It's Knicks ball. It's Knicks ball. It's Knicks ball with 1:02 left to play. The fucking New York Knicks come back from 29 down and take the lead. 62 seconds left to go here on the verge of an absolute improbable comeback. Are you kidding me? The fucking Spurs had the game in the bag. They had this shit finished, but they took their foot off the gas and the New York Knicks emerged like a phoenix. The crowd on their feet here. Jalen Brunson getting doubled by Vassell and Wemby. Over to Grand Theft Alvarado. Alvarado don't want the ball. The light's too bright for him. Gives the ball to Brunson. Big baddie Brunson one-on-one with Fox. Throws the basketball up. Karl Anthony Towns grabs it out the air, but I think it's a 24-second violation. And the Spurs getting the basketball going back the other way with 38.8 left to go. Oh my God, bro. I know the fucking Spurs anxious as hell. The fucking heart is beating out of their damn chest right now. You need somebody to go and get, some sort of a pacemaker right now for the San Antonio Spurs. This about to be an all-time goddamn choke job. Dare I say an all-time blow job if they mess around and lose this game. Bonnie Blue, Lily Phillips, all the different types of porn stars and adult film creators who happen to walk God's green earth who don't have God because they going to hell. They're Satan's greatest creation. They couldn't have done the type of blowjob that we saw the San Antonio Spurs do here tonight. These motherfuckers led by 29 points. They never trailed in this game whatsoever. The only time the game was tied was when it was 0-0. I think maybe it was 2-2, but one way or another, the Spurs have been in front the entire goddamn game, and somehow the New York Knicks rise up from the dirt when you thought they was completely dead. They said, not today. Activate my monster reborn. Somebody go get me a full max revive. Get me the full restore when I'm on 1 HP. I'm going to do everything I can to not die today. And they took the lead. And right now, with less than 40 seconds left to play, they're up 105-104. Spurs may have the basketball, but the Knicks have their hearts. I'm pretty good at this fucking shit, man. No way on one way or another. It's a 105-104 game. Good God, son. Jesus Christ, how the fuck do you blow it? What did I tell you guys? The basketball game is 48 minutes. It's 4 quarters. Under no circumstances the game ever over until it's over. Some of y'all is in the chat saying the game finished. Some of y'all in the chat saying, yo, let's go ahead, go back to San Antonio. What was Mans who popped in here early, second quarter, when the Spurs had a 21-point lead? What was Mans in the chat saying? I forget what son name happened to be. He was in the chat a little bit earlier. Now, albeit, game not finished. San Antonio could mess around and win this game here. Game not finished. But Mans was in the chat earlier talking about, hey, man, it's a wrap. And y'all thought y'all was going to sweep us. What you getting boastful for? Game not done yet. You don't poke your chest out until game done. You don't poke your chest out until game done. Now, albeit, San Antonio can still win here. Let's see how things go. 40 seconds left to go. 38.8 on the clock here. Inbound, deep pass down behind backcourt. Over to De'Aaron Fox. One-on-one with OG. Here comes Fox. Tries a jumper. Can't get it to fall. Rebound by Castle. He gets fouled, and he's going to the line. And he's going to the line with 30.3 left to go here in this game. Who's been stuck at 105? The Spurs never made it to 105. They just made it to 105 on the free throw. The Knicks had just gotten there to go and take the lead. Josh Hart absolutely smoked the fucking layup that would have gave him a lead just before then. But the Knicks have massive momentum going into these final, seconds here, because they've just been surging, pouring, climbing their way back into this game. I told you in the third quarter, all they got to do is cut it down to 10. They didn't quite get to 10. They kept it at 15. But in the fourth quarter, they've outscored San Antonio 30-16 right now. They've been absolutely cooking when it matters most. One more free throw left to come here right now. You got to make sure you go out there and box out as well. Karl Anthony Towns, lucky for him, he's only got 4 fouls. He could have messed around and easily messed around and fouled out in this game earlier. But that's neither here nor there. Here we go. Castle's second free throw gets that one to fall right now. OG doesn't want to inbound the ball. Looks like Mike Brown wants a timeout. 106-105, Spurs back in front. 106-105, Spurs back in front. What a game. The New York Knicks must have heard what I said at halftime. They must have heard what I said at halftime. I told them to listen to the sounds of the fans outside. Do you want to find yourself lynched by a mob of rowdy fans who really just want to kick somebody's ass? At least make them target their anger towards the San Antonio fans. Albeit I don't endorse nor support what the fuck they was doing post game 3. But you can't allow yourself to lose in this situation. 2 games at home, ridiculous. The San Antonio Spurs led by 29. Motherfuckers was laughing. Wembanyama was pointing, saying, I'm in your head. I'm in your head. That shit don't mean nothing if you can't finish in the clutch, because the New York Knicks transformed and turned Super Saiyan when it mattered most. Like, all right, here we go. We're back. We're back. Under 30 seconds left to go here in this game. The New York Knicks absolutely need a bucket right here to go and take the lead, or if somebody happens to go and foul, albeit the Spurs do have a foul to give here. So what do you got if you're the New York Knicks? You got to play very smart. Here's Jalen Brunson. Oh, my God. You can't pick up your dribble in that situation. Go to the cup. Throws up a floater. Can't get it to go. No foul. That ball's out there. You got to go beat De'Aaron Fox, but he's one of the fastest players in basketball. Oh, what a block. What a block by OG. What a block by OG. They're not going to give. Call timeout. Call timeout. Call timeout. Call timeout. You have to call timeout right there. Oh, my God. What a fucking block by OG. What a fucking block by OG. That was a spectacular fucking block by OG. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, that was spectacular. What a fucking block by OG, able to stop De'Aaron Fox. He's one of the fastest players in basketball. When that loose ball found its way all the way out there, you knew De'Aaron Fox was going to be the first one to the ball. But what a fucking play, clutch play there from OG Anunoby, son. That's why he used to be a champion when he played with Toronto. He showed why he happens to be a champion here tonight, son. Are you kidding me? What a fucking play. Oh, my God. Now, if Fox made that, hey, Spurs up by 3, then and the fucking New York, they need a 3. But in this situation, a 2 works. A 2 works. Do not force a 3-pointer. A game-winning shot right here would send ripple effect throughout the entire city, bro. And you talk about taking San Antonio's soul. Veal, remember when you asked me earlier, you said if New York comes back, is a series done for the Spurs? This is one of those situations where if they messed around and lost, there might not be a recovery. There might not be a recovery. Because this is one of them shits that break your entire spirit. This is one of them shits that break your entire spirit. Artem put 5 on it earlier, said that the Spurs went full Orlando Magic. Game 6, never go full Orlando Magic. EDR put 5 on, said, let's go Knicks, down from 29. And Dr. Pritch put 2 on, said, Knicks must win now. Win this now or they're toast. That's a fact. All right, here we go. Coming out of the timeout. Let's go. What do you got? 5.9 for the New York Knicks. You got to get the ball in bounce. You're out of timeouts, so you've got to have it. San Antonio has a timeout, but they're not going to use it. You need a bucket. It doesn't have to be a 3. It doesn't have to be a 3. Here we go. To take a 3-1 lead. Oh, that's a terrible pass to Brunson. Brunson just threw up a 3. It's no good. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's a fucking tip from OG. It's a fucking tip from OG. OG tipped it in. OG tipped it in. OG tipped it in. And the New York Knicks take a 1-point lead. Oh, my Lord. That's what the fuck you do when the Lord is on your side. OG Anunoby tipped the ball in after Jalen Brunson missed the 3. You didn't need the 3, but OG Anunoby said, I'm an OG for a reason. He tipped the ball in with what appeared to be his left hand, and the Knicks have a 1-point lead. That's fucking crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy, bro. What God does he serve? What God does he serve? Man's out of nowhere, a terrible pass on the inbound. Knicks throw up a 3 when you don't need it. OG with his right hand tipped it in, and it went in to give him the lead again. Are you kidding me? Yo, this game is going to be written down in history books, bro. It's going to be written down in history books. OG with 33 points. Jalen Brunson with 36 points. These two motherfuckers came alive when it mattered most, and this man knew to tip it in with just the soft enough a touch to put him in a situation to get that ball into the basket, and the fucking Spurs have absolutely fucking sold the game away, and they've only got chance for 1 shot here. Your best bet is to throw this shit to the abnormal Titan and hope that he can put this sumbitch in. What a basket for the New York Knicks. Listen, all those people who spent all those exorbitant, fees to go and find themselves in this game, hey, I guess that's money well spent. You just watched NBA history. Here we go. But will it end in your favor? 1.2 on the clock here. San Antonio Spurs have it on their side of the floor. They're out of timeouts as well, but they're in the bonus. New York, please, to love of God, do not foul. Harper on the inbound. You know Wembanyama's going to be the guy to get the basketball, potentially to Fox. Oh, that's a terrible pass. He lost the ball. Oh, my God. Castle couldn't hold on to the ball, and the New York Knicks come from 29 behind to take game 4, and they take a commanding 3-1 lead on the way back to San Antonio. Karl Anthony Towns, big zest, loose wrist, big purr. Karl Anthony Towns got tears in his eyes. The Knicks are on fire. Somebody's probably getting a blowjob in the suite, and the fucking New York Knicks take a 3-1 lead. The Spurs blew what was the largest lead in NBA Finals history. The Knicks trailed by 29 points in the second half, and they came back. Against Cleveland, they was down 22. Against San Antonio, they were down 29. In the last 2 years, they've came back from 20 plus in the postseason 5 times. And tonight, they ripped the hearts out of San Antonio. Charles Barkley said San Antonio got fat ass, big ass women. Well, guess what? Everything's bigger in Texas, and so is the L's. As the Knicks walk into MSG, they trailed by damn near 30. They told San Antonio, you got the lead, but it's only temporary, because tonight they took their nutsacks and they rubbed it all over the San Antonio Spurs with a spectacular history-making comeback behind Brunson and OG to take a 3-1 lead, 107-106. What a game. That's what basketball's all about. Are you kidding me? You fucking choke artist. The damn San Antonio Spurs decided to go out here and win an AVN award. I don't know what the Adult Films Awards just so happen to be about. But what I do know is when they start talking about blowjob scenes, I better see Game 4 of the 2026 NBA Finals, because that's what the fuck the San Antonio Spurs went out there and did. You talk about the type of adultery or a sex tape that you don't want to see. I think this is one that everybody unfortunately had the opportunity to see. It's unfortunate if you happen to be a Spurs fan. It's quite fortunate if you happen to find yourself being a Knicks fan. Turn this sumbitch all the way up. Put the volume to the max. Sit down and watch with your parents as these people went out there on their knees and provided the type of fellatio that would make somebody bust a crazy nut. Pause. I guess that's what Tom Brady's coconut water was all about. Good nut is the coconut water that Tom Brady is selling. Evidently right here tonight, it was a terrible nut for the San Antonio Spurs, because they done blew the damn game all night long. You led by 29 and you lost. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. The fuck wrong with you? Wembanyama supposed to be the motherfucker. You supposed to be your abnormal titan. What happened to the spinal fluid? When it mattered most, where was you at? Where was you at? I look like Christian in 2005. I'm saluting right now, trying to find out where's the Titan. Evidently, you couldn't make it over Wall Maria or Wall Rose. When they needed you most, you disappeared. Hello, Avatar. You in the wrong anime. I thought you were supposed to be a Titan. Evidently, you happen to be Avatar Aang. You ain't who you say you are. You are not who you say you are. Stephon Castle, opportunity to make yourself a hero. You played all right in this game, or I should say last game, first half. This game, not so much. Dylan Harper seemed to be the better rookie in game 4. They done inbounded the ball to you, but evidently you got too much motherfucking grease from making sure your dreadlocks was tied up the right way. You couldn't hold on to the basketball. That man got butterfingers. You're supposed to be the number 2 overall pick. What happened to the talent? It didn't show up when it mattered most. Jalen Brunson, OG, came out there and held down a home court in front of the millions and millions of Knicks fans going crazy around MSG. And they went outside and they assaulted and accosted all kinds of Spurs fans in anger in game 3. I wonder what they're going to do in victory in game 4. We don't endorse what the fans happen to do outside on the floor, outside in the streets. But I will tell you this much. Folks is going to be losing their doggone mind. I'm no Knicks fan. I'm a Miami Heat fan who happen to be from New York. I fell in love with the doggone Heat after playing NBA Jam 2000. But I am a native New Yorker. And I think when the Knicks win, it's good for the city. And with that being the case, it's only right that we take ourselves a swig to one of the greatest, if not the greatest, in fact, the finals greatest comeback in NBA history. The New York Knicks come from 29 down and tell the San Antonio Spurs to take out the defunct Metro cards. You can't use it because it ain't gonna work at the terminal, but take out your favorite form of payment and get aboard the train. Pack them boys all the way up. Y'all came out here, y'all straight ass. Y'all look like Meg Thee Stallion's lower half.
Dancing feet with that lower body. It's unbelievable. Look at the body. Look at that bubble butt.
You said, look at that bubble butt. It's not the lower extremities of that stallion of a woman, which is very funny to call yourself a stallion when that's a male horse. Why would you call yourself a stallion? Did she know that? One way or another. Let's stay on track. You are ass, butt cheeks. Dare I say, tonight, what were the Spurs looking like? To tell San Antonio that
You lose.
I said, tell San Antonio that
You lose.
one more time. Let San Antonio know that
You lose.
because your quest of evening up the series at 2 games apiece was nothing but a
Failure.
And what are they eating tonight?
Fresh hot ales. 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 Fresh hot ales.
Fresh hot ales, because they shot the game away like.
Nolly Jackson.
They shot the game away like. One more time. They did what?
4 is now following.
Because get your lemon.
It's over. You lose.
And with losing all of the momentum, trailing by 29 points, the Knicks came back, got the victory, and defeated the San Antonio Spurs, and they go back to San Antonio with a 3-1 lead. And this type of loss is enough to break your back. Dare I say, it's the type of loss you don't recover from, because the New York Knicks are certainly telling the San Antonio Spurs,
Some of them going to sleep. For God!
it's all over, ladies and gentlemen. It's all over, ladies and gentlemen. San Antonio Spurs lose after winning by 29 points, or I should say leading, because there is no winning whatsoever. Charlie Sheen is winning. San Antonio, not so much, as the Knicks take game 4. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. What a game. What a game. Are you kidding me? What a game. Cameron put 2 on and said, that's my Big Daddy. Well, sir, first off, Big Daddy, you need to relax. What part of the game is this? Where'd this come from? Matter of fact, that's a violation. Hold on, wait a minute. Where's my whistle? That's a violation. What you talk, Big Daddy? Big Daddy. That's a violation. That's a violation. Hey, man, what you talking about? We just saw a historic 29-point comeback in the NBA Finals. Yo ass talking about some Big Daddy? Sir, you need to be evicted. What part of the game is this? Bouncy or Straw, that's a crazy name. Put 50 euros on it. Said you were watching that game and could just feel it wasn't over. I'm not even a Knicks fan, but that has got me lit. Spurs don't have the bottle, and NYC is going to have an amazing night. Ain't that the truth? Dwayne put 2 on, said, what is New York doing right now? Having a hell of a time. Nathan put 2 on and said, 3 down, 1 to go. Go New York, go New York, go. Right hand cam, sorry, put 2 on, said, you're on the L train, they're on the L train tonight. EDR put 5 on, said, you need to flame those guys who call game during halftime. That's a fact. Justin put 5 on, said, can we get some alligators for the Spurs? Indeed, because they played basketball like they didn't know what the fuck was going on. They completely forgot how to play like. Nathan, for 5 on says, San Antonio, put your motherfucking heads back down. Ain't that the truth? Q-Dog. QDG. Put 279 on, said, tell them Spurs to take the L train out of New York. Indeed. Nathan put 2 on, said, come on, baby, turn the lights off. Indeed. Isaac Put 5 on, said, give the Spurs the alligator we just did. Thanos was right, said, I told you this loss would break the Spurs. This game sealed the championship. EDR. Patano said, New York Knicks, historic comeback. Give the Spurs the penguin cheeks of failure. Indeed, 1205 for life. Patano said, Champagne was all cardio out there. Ain't that the truth? Veal. But I had put 5 on it earlier and said, yeah, it's crazy that you said, would this break their backs? And indeed, it broke their backs. Angie put 2 on, said, Adonis, why you at MSG need to stream on location? Or why aren't I at MSG? After seeing how they was fighting out there, I don't think it would be very smart to go out there. But nonetheless, hey, New York win the championship. I'm still a man of my word. Celebration, I'm outside. Now, albeit, game 5 is what day? Game 5 is what day? Friday? Game 5 is Saturday? Of course it's a fucking Saturday. You motherfuckers. Of course it's Saturday. I'm going to be at the goddamn World Cup. Of course it's Saturday. I'm going to be at the World Cup. I need the Spurs to win Game 5. I need the Spurs to win Game 5. I'm going to be at the fucking World Cup. Of course they put the fucking game on a goddamn Saturday. Douchebags, man. I'm going to be at the goddamn World Cup. How the fuck am I supposed to stream for Game 5? God damn it. I thought the game was going to be on Friday. Why the hell is it on Saturday? You motherfuckers. Nathan Batuan said this game nicknamed Miracle at the Garden. And check on Stephen A. Yeah, he's certainly having the time of his life right now. Vorvello put 5 on, said NY needs to win. At the Spurs, because Spurs fans won't be safe in NY streets if the Knicks win it in NY. Blink Johnson put 5 on, said you don't know why Fox tried to get the foul on that layup. Hold the ball. This ain't November. It's the fucking finals. That's a fact. HG's put 2 on, said got a Wemby jersey at 34th Street right now. Wish you luck. That's a bad decision, brother. That's a terrible decision. Grant put 50 on and said, New York City, can you hear me? If you're near a convenience store right now, any type of 24-hour store, go in the store right now and put your hand in the cash register for no reason. Their money is your money as of right now. Somebody been listening to Funk Flex during the premiere of Otis on the radio. Golly, no, NBA not going to compete with the fucking ratings, but I will be out there for because game 5 is on fucking Game 5 is on Saturday. I thought it was gonna be on Friday. It's on fucking Saturday because I'm going to the World Cup with my pops. So I'm not even gonna be able to fucking stream. I'm gonna be at the World Cup with my pops. That's fucking terrible. Angie Batuan said, trust San Antonio winning Game 5 to set up a finish at NYC. It'd be wild, wouldn't it? That'd be wild, wouldn't it? And I'm not gonna be able to make it back in time because I'm gonna be driving back from Boston. Golly. Well, one way or another, the New York Knicks get the job done and they walk away with an emphatic victory at home, 29-point comeback. Because the Spurs are...
Look at that big ass. Look at that big juicy booty.
Absolute ass cheeks. Matter of fact, before we leave, one more penguinator for the San Antonio Spurs. Straight Falcons activity. Facts, Nathan. Straight Falcons activity from the San Antonio Spurs. Isaac Patuan said, give the Spurs a Matt Ryan. Fuck me. I mean, shit. I'd have to go back and go find it somewhere. I don't even know if I still got it up in here. The Matt Ryan scream there for the San Antonio Spurs. But nonetheless, they took that loss, and the New Yorkers tonight, they celebrated. Having the time of their lives. Congratulations to the New York Knicks. They got the job done when it mattered most. And they're probably, I should say, the San Antonio is probably inside of the locker room right now. Like,
it should have been me, not him. It's not fair.
Pathetic performance. Absolute pathetic performance. Dare I say.
You remind me of a jackass.
I said San Antonio.
You remind me of a jackass.
Pack these boys the fuck up, fam. Eddie! I will see you guys tomorrow. World Cup. Game 1. Mexico. And South Africa? West Africa? Whatever the case is. We're going to be live tomorrow. You need a John Hamm? Hold on, wait a minute. Let's get a John Hamm. We got that W. Congratulations to the Knicks. They got the job done. Eddie! Take us out.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.